Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. Y'all already know we back with another one of them things. We got a whole lot to discuss tonight. Like I stated on numerous occasions, ladies and gentlemen, I told you before this season starts, man, everybody on Flight Sports, if you got a team that you represent your squad, we will have coverage for your team. Nobody will be left behind, ladies and gentlemen. We will cover everyone. You already know here at Flight Sports, we love the New Orleans Pelicans. I can't say that we always love them. Well, let me just speak for myself, but they have shown that they've made a curve and a turn in the right direction. And I want to discuss them tonight. They've completely revamped the situation there. We all know our favorite man, Lonzo Ball. What part of me was traded there, from Los Angeles. He never got a chance to play with this actual regime, you understand, in New Orleans, the way the front office, the way the coaching staff, the way everything seems to be very structured at the moment. Lonzo didn't get an opportunity. The organization was not as structurally sound at the time of Lonzo being there. We will get to that later on this evening as well. But let's speak on the present day Pelicans. They got a whole lot to be happy about, man. With their guys coming back, the New Orleans Pelicans seeming to be a serious force this year in the NBA. I know a lot of people are excited for the New Orleans Pelicans this season. Everybody has high hopes. I believe the New Orleans Pelicans are destined, for playoff success. I think this team, the way it's built right now, is built for the postseason. We've seen them take the Phoenix Suns to the brink. They lost in 6 games. We all know it should have went 7. It was some bad calls here, some bad calls there in that game 6. We don't want to go too crazy. We'll spend the whole stream discussing that. But Zion Williamson was sitting on that bench, chopping at the bit to get into that game, ladies and gentlemen. I believe Zion Williamson was ready to go for the postseason, but the Pelicans still held him off. But he was ready to roll. Make no mistake about the situation. Zion Williamson and the Pelicans will be a force out here. Last season, they didn't, get to the promised land, obviously. They finished 36-46. That granted them the 8th seed. They did find themselves in the play-in scenario. Everybody was confident that they would break through. They had to get over through some teams. We all know the Sacramento Kings was no slouch. The Pelicans really overcame a lot. A lot of people thought they would not make the postseason, but they did. And it seemed like Brandon Ingram, something changed there with this kid, Brandon Ingram. A lot of people are excited for Zion Williamson. It's almost feeling like Brandon Ingram is taking the back burner and the back seat. I believe that Brandon Ingram, in his mind, believes he's the best player on this goddamn team. I just think that's the makeup of a Brandon Ingram. Just his whole demeanor, his swagger, everything. This man was the catalyst for the New Orleans Pelicans a season ago, putting up 34 minutes a game for them, leading them. This young crop, with 22 points per game, 46% from the field, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, Brandon Ingram truly was stepping up, to a leadership role, not only on the court, but off the court. If you listen to some of his post game speeches, Brandon Ingram truly commanded the whole goddamn press conference, and spoke up for the Pelicans organization, not for Brandon Ingram, but for the Pelicans organization. And I think that speaks volume to the player that he is becoming. And I believe that he already was. We all know Brandon Ingram's game from like inside and out because, like I said, Lonzo Ball and them was like attached at the hip, coming into the league. If you know Lonzo, you know Brandon Ingram. It's almost like it was synonymous together. Who the hell would have thought they would have broken up, that pairing? Obviously, Lonzo went to go play with Zach LaVine and the crew. Let's see. Zach LaVine might be, who knows right now, the way Brandon Ingram has been playing. Who's the better offensive player? Brandon Ingram scores the basketball very easily. I mean, if you want to say Zach got him by a smidget, Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, is right there. You can't line up a lot of players in this league today and say, okay, he's better than Brandon Ingram. I mean, it's going to be hard pressed to name a couple of players, like a whole bunch of players. He's truly one of the premier players. I believe he got robbed not making the All-Star game. He should have made the All-Star game for his second consecutive year. Under Lonzo, he did make the All-Star team. This guy's got major backing on the way, ladies and gentlemen. They traded for CJ McCollum. I think that was huge, in my humble opinion, to trade for CJ. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. I stated this earlier in the week. The Pelicans at the time of the CJ move was kind of teetering. They didn't know exactly what to do, at that moment because they was on the cusp of making the postseason, possibly saying, you know what, fuck it, let's get a high lottery pick. And I think that was the situation the Pelicans were trying to do. But what happened was Brandon Ingram and this young core, happened, and it pressed the Portland Trailblazers and the Pelicans to engage in this deal. CJ McCollum, his name was dangling all over the place, for years, in Portland. It was like, when the hell are they going to break up this core? What they're going to do? That seemed like it was always a countdown time limit on when that pairing would break up. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with that, because I do. But it was crazy that he fought to get to New Orleans, and I believe he called out, Zion Williamson. I think CJ McCollum don't get enough credit. I think that was a power move, by by David Griffin, because I believe at the time of the CJ McCollum move, the situation with Zion Williamson was tumultuous. For when he went out there on national television, I believe this was the All-Star break, and he said a lot. I want to be able to get to some. I want to actually get to his audio because this audio changed everything for the Pelicans. And when you got a leader like CJ to go up there, this wasn't Herb Jones or to a lesser degree some of the other people, at the time with the Pelicans situation. This was CJ McCollum speaking, and when he talks, everybody listening. And Zion had to come out of hiding because he was alienating the Pelicans. Let's hear a little bit of this that happened on the inside the NBA during the All-Star break. This changed everything for the New Orleans Pelicans, in my humble opinion. This altered the future of this franchise, where the contract signing, where everything. This is how big of an acquisition CJ was, and his leadership.
Anything that I heard he was working out or somewhere else in another city. That's obviously the missing piece. What you got? Part of our future, obviously. Looking forward to getting him back. I haven't had conversations with him directly. I've spoken to some people close to him and looking forward to seeing him. I know about as much as you do right now, but I'm going to get to the bottom. No. Well, Zion, this is a dude who could get 25 a night easily. You better call him. You shouldn't have to call him.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was Kenny Smith telling Zion Williamson, you got a guy right here who could put up X amount of points a night, and you sitting here not calling CJ. CJ McCollum should have been one of the, as soon as he's traded, you should have got in contact with him, because at this time, Zion is rehabbing, I believe it was Portland or something like that. I forgot where the hell he was at, Zion. But I believe he was rehabbing in Portland, completely away from the Pelicans. It was no real line of communication. Even though I felt like they should have. But the CJ move demanded Zion to come to the forefront. Did you notice after those statements? Zion Williamson started to resurface. You heard word he's on the way. They got in contact. They spoke, and then out of nowhere, Zion is back with the team. And things of that nature. I mean, this is what the move of CJ commanded of the locker room. He kind of got everybody situated. I don't think anybody could have done that, including Brandon Ingram. I don't even know what was Brandon Ingram and Zion's relationship. I think they had a professional relationship, but Zion was going through some things, that made him want to, look to other destinations, but CJ McCollum is going to be a force with him, man. Zion is clearly locked in with the New Orleans Pelicans. He signed the contract. He ain't going nowhere. The question now, the Pelicans' fate is in the health of Zion Williamson. This thing could go in a multitude of different directions. The Pelicans could either be one of the heavyweights out west, or they could, this could be an epic failure, and they possibly could be just a middle of the pack team. If they don't maximize this window that they have. The Western Conference can be had. Why can't the Pelicans fight to be, a top 3 seed, top 5 seed in the West? I mean, why not? When you start looking at these teams, obviously Phoenix, they're going to be there by default. Memphis finished number 2. I don't know about Memphis. I like Ja Morant, but I don't know about Memphis. I think they was one of them hot shot teams. You remember what I stated on previous episodes. There's always one team that electrifies everyone, every year, that catches people by surprise. And I believe the Memphis Grizzlies was that team a season ago. Why can't the New Orleans Pelicans, get to where Memphis was with a healthy? Why not? I believe they are absolutely more talented than Memphis. Golden State, obviously they're the heavyweights, so let's just keep them in there. I think it's levels. Dallas, or why not? Who they got besides Luka? There's no Brandon Ingram out there. They just traded for CJ. Why they can't take out Dallas? I think New Orleans, if you just want to go off the heroics of Luka Doncic alone, then maybe. But besides that, they don't match up with the Pelicans. So why can't the Pelicans be better than Dallas or right there with them? Dallas finished 4th in the West a season ago at 52-30. I don't see why the Pelicans can't get to that level. Let's get to Utah. They just out of it. You know what's going on with Utah. They quit. They punted the season, and training camp ain't start yet, and they punted the season. So it's clearly room and position for the New Orleans Pelicans to get them a seat here at this table, in this Western Conference, in this crowded West. You want to go to Denver, like I said, I mean, that's when you could run into some issues. I think with Jamal Murray coming back, I think it's time to cause the pause. But when you start to think, okay, we just said Phoenix, Golden State, I got a question mark on Dallas. Memphis, I got questions. Utah is out of it. So clearly right there, you talking about a top 3, top 4 team right there alone. When we just got through the couple of seeds that we just went through, Minnesota completely revamped their roster. I think Minnesota gets one of these spots. Whenever you got 2 7-footers out there, with the versatility that they're going to bring, I think Minnesota is a serious threat to whatever the Pelicans are trying to do. Because I think the Pelicans is a team, just like New Orleans, just like Memphis, just like Minnesota. They looked very good in that first round. A call here, a shot there, they could have fucking around and won it, and went on to the next round. But that was not the case, So both teams will be looking to do the same thing. I would love to see that a 4-5 matchup between the Minnesota Timberwolves or the New Orleans Pelicans. I think that'd be a hell of a matchup with Zion Williamson, Anthony Edwards, and the crew. It's tremendous talent, out there and in the Western Conference, especially with these younger teams like the Minnesota Timberwolves and the New Orleans Pelicans. Minnesota is fully loaded. I just want to point them out. Okay, there you got the Clippers. I think they are a threat to New Orleans if they're healthy. If they're not healthy, what the hell are the Clippers? They've been dealing with issues ever since Kawhi Leonard has gotten there. They've been the biggest tease out of any team in the NBA. Every year you think, okay, this the year, this the year. Yeah, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it this year. It never seems, to be the case. They never could get an opportunity to seal the deal and get the job done. And I think it's truly disheartening. We just go unstoppable. What's good? Shout out my man, Babe. My bad, y'all. Salute to y'all. What's good,
Yeah, yeah.
Unstoppable?
Yeah, what's up with you, family? How you feel?
What's good? I appreciate you. We're in here running the New Orleans Pelicans live stream. It's one of our first ever Pelicans lives. We discussing, the future, of the Pelicans. Obviously, presently, they're looking like a force.
Yeah.
What do you see the Pelicans doing this season coming up? How do they fare out west? Where you see? Well, talk to me.
I know for damn sure they're not gonna be a play-in team. That's for sure. Well, and with Zion Williams coming back, man, I think he's gonna be a scary team. They can get everything, everybody stay healthy, everybody play together as a cohesive unit, and I see them maybe a top five seed, man. And their future, like you said earlier, their future is very bright, and they still got some picks, I believe, too. So,
Yeah, they got versatility and they got young assets. I think that they could move if they wanted to. I'm not
right,
saying that's what they're going to do, but when you start to see these players are starting to equate value. When you start looking at Jose Alvarado, they didn't sign him to that contract for nothing.
oh no,
That thing could be moved. You got Alvarado. His name is buzzing. Herb Jones' name is buzzing.
Trey
You got
Murphy,
Najee Murphy. You got
yep,
Najee Marshall. Who's to
yep.
say you package these young players with a Valanciunas and go get something for real? I mean, the Pelicans are in a hell of a situation, man. They got a lot of versatility, and they're led by the three heavyweights, and CJ, Bi, and obviously,
And they can play small
Zion.
ball too, man. You
Listen,
can move Zion at that center position and play fast, you know.
I'm trying to tell you the versatility that the Pelicans going. The problem is health. See, we up here saying all this good shit about Zion. He could play all of these positions, do all of this, do all of that, but it's all about health with him. At the end of the day, if Zion is not healthy, is this shit that we just talked?
I think he might be he'll be fine, bro.
He gonna be fine.
I
I
think
think
he's
so
seen
too.
what the team did without him. He knows, okay, man, this team is good without him. When he locked in, stay focused, we gonna be a threat. And I'm gonna say that I can kind of, like I said, top five. I can kind of see them taking maybe that second seed with the Memphis shoot. Cause I think they're gonna fall, man.
Yeah,
I know
I don't believe in
Memphis
Memphis.
yeah, I say Memphis may be a 7 seed, maybe a 6 seed. We know for sure the Jazz is gonna fall out. The Golden State be there. The Suns will be there for sure. You was kind of making sense for me about the Dallas. Cause I said Dallas will never. What you
Yeah,
said
I'm
they
not.
will.
Yeah, I'm not sold
Yeah,
on that. I'm not. I mean, I
yeah.
ain't gonna say I ain't sold, but I mean, you got without Luka Doncic. I mean, who do they really have? I mean, you look
I
at
mean, they
what the
got Christian
Pelicans are.
Wood. They got
Yeah,
Christian Wood.
Christian Wood. I hate to disrespect Christian Wood because he did recently come out and say that he's looking to be an All Star this season. So I think he got the potential. He's obviously a 2010 guy playing with Luka Doncic. Them points can go easily to 25 a night
Right.
playing with Luka. You're gonna get more easy looks than he ever got. So
Um,
it's crazy.
who,
What's up?
who, no, I was gonna say who else? You don't have a seeding up there, so I'm trying to remember
No,
by
it's just
heart.
it's just it's. You said who's on the panel?
No. I'm talking about the team that made the playoffs last season. You don't got
Okay.
it's not showing on the computer. I'm
Yeah,
trying to remember off the
I'll
top.
show it in a second. But
Uh,
I'll read it off to you right quick. But
yeah,
it might be
who else?
better.
Who else?
Yeah, you got Phoenix, Memphis. This is the order: Phoenix,
Right.
Memphis, Golden State, Dallas, Utah,
Yeah.
Denver, Minnesota, and New Orleans was the top 8 seeds, and then you had the Spurs and the Clippers in the playing. They had to beat those teams. They beat the Clippers in for the playing spot, which wasn't easy. I believe Paul George came back. I mean, he was there for that game, so people thought the Pelicans was gonna lose.
Yeah. Well, what you said before in previous, well, not previous, a couple of
podcast ago that it's gonna be tough, bro. But I still think they can make it because Clippers they coming back. They gonna be a force. Uh, Lakers. Um,
I think the
who else?
Lakers. I think will make a resurgence. Shout out Basil. He said Dallas still winning. I know they're gonna win a lot of games. I just think the Pelicans. There's no reason why the Pelicans shouldn't feel they can't be right there.
Nah,
They got Reggie Bullock, Tim Hardaway, Vinny Smith. I mean, the nice guys, but I'm just saying. I think that the Pelicans they just made a key acquisition in CJ. They got
Wait,
better all around team. They have a better all around team, in my opinion, than them.
wait, the Nuggets got Tim Hardaway Jr.
No, not the Nuggets. This is Dallas.
Okay, okay. I'm about to say I thought he was that one.
Nah. So it's definitely looking intriguing out here in the NBA this season, especially for New Orleans fans.
Yeah,
The
that
West,
piece is right.
the Western Conference is going to be tough. Like I said, that's going to be their problem because we just got it. You just talking the Lakers. What about Portland? They were
Yeah.
13th. They got you. I think what you don't think Portland? What about them in New Orleans? They
You,
got
you,
they got the ultimate equalizer in Damian Lillard.
yeah, but he only gonna get you so far. He can't do it on his own all the time, bro.
Yeah, Dame is just a problem now.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of on the fence about them, man. I want to say they might can make it, but I don't see them making it, man. I mean, look, out of that whole list, we know two teams on there is not gonna make it for sure, for at least one. Is Jazz and Memphis gonna drop. Other than that, bro, it's for the taking, man. And they got to go against the heavy hitters like you said, like the Pelicans, man. I strongly feel like they gonna make it in there regardless, you know, because they just, man, they kind of deep too, man.
For
You
the
know,
Pels,
yeah,
yeah, they deep. The bench is solid.
yeah.
I mean, like I said before, you got Larry Nance, Alvarado. They got this kid Kyra Lewis. He Kyra Lewis Jr. He been there for a minute. They traded for. They drafted Dyson Daniels. You know, they got a squad, man.
Did they
Just like even, of course
um
we know. Like I said, Alvarado. We know about him.
did they extend Jackson Hayes?
I'm not sure if they extended him, but he's on the roster. I forgot to mention Jackson Hayes.
Yeah.
That dude got crazy potential.
Yeah, I think they need to play him a little bit more, or shoot,
Jackson Hayes is a
showcase
problem.
showcase him, see if you get into something that they want to move on from him. But yeah, I mean they got a good problem though. They got a good problem to have. You know, they got a lot of talent on that team.
Right. How good is Willie Green? I think this guy's one of the top coaches. I think he changed life. He's really the reason what changed
Oh
everything.
yeah,
You
he
know,
wanted.
he's the one who's gonna sustain and make sure all this shit continue to keep rolling. I mean, Zion got to be in good hands with this man.
You know he is. You know he is. Yeah, he's up there, man. He's one of them coaches too. I'm willing to bet a lot of teams that rebuilding or whatnot, even maybe playoff contender teams would like to have a coach like him. And, I think he's changing the culture over there with the Pelicans. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's one of the main reasons why. If Zion had a thought of leaving, it gave him a change of heart. So yeah,
Yeah, all that thought of leaving shit is out the way now. He ain't
yeah,
going nowhere.
no,
He
right.
locked up. I mean, that was crazy because everybody thought he was headed somewhere else. New York, Charlotte, Chicago. I mean, everybody had destinations out already on him.
Right. And maybe that would have happened if they didn't change nothing, but they changed it. They good. They in good hands. They good for a couple of years, man. They said they in a good situation, bro. So it's no excuses. I mean, they made the play in without Zion. Now he's back. They should definitely make the playoffs. It should be no step. It shouldn't be no step backwards, bro. It's just straightforward from now on.
Right. What about I was gonna say Lonzo Ball, because I know that he's no longer on the Pelicans, but he never got an opportunity to play with an organization this structurally sound. I would say, especially with the Pelicans, the organization was not this. structured when he was a member of the Pelicans. It was actually in disarray.
Right.
They fired Gentry. They brought in a coach that they eventually fired. It was a mess. The organization didn't look like they had much belief in anybody at the time. So what was your thoughts on that situation with Lonzo? Because, like I said, I just want to point this out that he didn't get a chance to play for the Pelicans when they was running this well.
Um, that's unfortunate to him, but man, got to do what you got to do. If you feel like your value is not what you feel like it's worth, then you gotta go on to the next one and go where your value you feel like your value is worth. And it's fun that you mentioned that because I was kind of thinking like, man, I wonder what they would look like with a defensive duo with Zoe and Herb Jones. Man, they can they could have really put the pants on some people, man. It's just like I said, it's unfortunate for him, but hey, he in Chicago, so hey, he got where you feel like he was worth, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with him, he put that behind him, and show the organization, man, that they missed out, and they could have had so special if they stuck by him, believing to run with this young core that they have.
Right. Because so somebody said Pelicans just signed. He's just Sky coming in playing games. I tell you what, that's what y'all need. But all jokes aside, the Pelicans I got high hopes in them. But for Alonzo Ball, man,
What do you say?
I no, he said that the Pelicans just signed Jello. They just playing games.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, but I was saying, man, you're right. Lonzo Ball didn't play for this organization when it was running like this. So I just wish that he would have had an opportunity to play for Willie Green. Because I think that would have been all the difference. I think Van Gundy was driving the Pelicans straight to hell. You know, um, just mismanaging Lonzo Ball. I think that the way anything that you're seeing from the Alvarados and the Herb Joneses, I think you would have got from Lonzo times 100. Those are good players, but they're just saying they don't have the skill set of Alonzo Ball. So these guys are clearly going to be playing the back burner. I think what's my man, Herb Jones, obviously a solid guy, defensive minded, 6'7", very
But
versatile.
but him
What you
and
say?
Zoe would have killed together, bro.
Yeah,
They just
I think
man.
yeah, Lonzo would have been the perfect fit for this squad. I wish he would have been able to play with a CJ because CJ, I don't know if he even playing the point or what on the Pelicans, but I know
He
if
playing the
Lonzo
point
was,
guard.
yeah, I know if Lonzo was there, he would go straight to the two, and that would have been crazy, to have weapons like that all over the place,
Right.
you know.
But yep.
Yeah, so Willie Green, so he said Willie Green didn't want Lonzo. Well, he wasn't there, when this happened, So I think
I'm
Lonzo
pretty
was on
sure
his.
Willie would want to have a player like Zoe, bro.
Yeah,
Like
Willie
that.
Green, he gonna take the pieces. He gonna take the pieces, that he has at his disposal and try to make the best out of it. That's Willie Green. So I'm not surprised, that he could take just anything. He's gonna take the pieces. You see what he did with Alvarado, even the Herb Joneses. You put these guys on other organizations, I don't think they get received. The situations that they had. I like the way he turned around shit because the Pelicans started off the season rocky. You started to think, oh damn, are they gonna
Yeah.
fire dude? They're gonna not him, but I thought they was gonna fire Griffin. I mean, Griffin's dodged his job. I mean, that's crazy what happened with Griffin. I don't think I ever seen nothing like this. I need to see this year coming up to believe what just happened. Because I could have sworn Griffin was on his way out the door. This man down, this shit is crazy.
But
What happened?
no, I was about to address Scott about he
What's
said
up?
he can't stay healthy. Well, hopefully this situation is being taken care of, and he can put this behind him. Uh, and fight was talking about this whole line, bro. It's just unfortunate for him. His situation just reminds me of Curry, bro. Curry always he was getting hurt or whatnot, and they was questioning him, and they was thinking about even moving on from Stephen Curry at one point in time, but they chose to stick by Curry and believe in him, and look where he at now. So hopefully,
Yeah.
this same situation can happen with Zoe. That this is gonna be behind him now, and he comes back, healthy, and have a hell of a season, proving everybody wrong. But he is that player that everybody talks about that he is and could be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you got an opportunity to see it firsthand, with your Bulls. I know, like I said, you seen the impact of him being there and the impact when he wasn't there.
Right.
I think that the Pelicans, you started to see that it looked like shit was gonna get rocky, but they found out, how to maneuver, out there, so they was able to survive. But they clearly looked like they was going under the ship, in the beginning of the year. It's credit. That's why I give credit to Willie Green for steering the ship correctly, man, because he got them to shore. And they looking like a perennial playoff team. Brandon Ingram got a playoff berth under his belt, which I believe is dangerous. I think he's gonna be a even more lethal scorer. Because you see defenses that you may have not seen, previously. So I think Brandon Ingram needed that. And he
Right.
elevated his game. This dude is a cold-blooded assassin. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think that
yeah.
yeah. So that's also you got Zion Williamson. I think he don't have to come back and just be, the man, for this team. He don't want to. I think that's going to be the most interesting dynamic of the Pelicans. How they going to handle this power struggle? I think CJ is going to make sure it runs smoothly. But how are they going to handle this? Who gets the ball in the end of the game? When is, last 2 minutes, how do you go away from Brandon Ingram?
Well, I got two things I want to say. Well, three
What?
actually. One is, uh, yo, Scott, we talked about your Pelicans, so why don't you pull up, man? Two, as far as that Zoe thing right quick, I would say, yeah, he's playing game one. Until they say he ain't going to be available tip off, then I'm going to say he is available. Three, with that, with BI, to answer your question, right, if BI hot and he got it going, you gotta give it to Bi. You can do it two ways. You can give it to Bi, and two, if you're a smart coach and you're going against this team, and Bi got it going, you hot. The play's gonna be drawn up for Bi. So you use him as a decoy, and give it to somebody else, maybe like a CJ, or maybe even Zion. But like I said, I think they got good problems. I don't think it's a problem. It's a good problem to have, man. Like I said, all this talent they have in this team. They really gonna figure it out, bro. I know you.
Yeah, I'm confident in Willie Green. I mean, not at all. I mean, I don't tripping on him at all. I know he's gonna figure this shit out. They got the right guy, at the helm, up there to run all this shit, to sort it all out. If there's one guy who could do it, I know it's him. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an exciting year too.
Shout out to you,
Stop
Thunder.
my What you
That's
say?
me, bro. Now I'm just saying, shout out to Thunder. Yeah, this me, bro.
There you go. Shout out to CWE. Shout out to everybody in the chat
That's
right
it, right
now.
there.
We here getting people discussing. We really just discussing Pelicans basketball. There was an exciting young team. Let's see what
I,
happens this year.
I got a crazy question for you.
Well,
Okay.
what's the question?
A healthy Lakers and a healthy Pelicans. Who you think gonna win?
Well, that's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna go with the Pelicans. I just like. I mean, but the thing is, LeBron. I think LeBron and Bi got to have some smoke together. And when Bi first got traded, it was like LeBron was making it an extra emphasis to let Bi know you ain't on my level. Brandon Ingram been giving LeBron his ass. The past couple of games. LeBron in trouble. Going up against a BI. He might dunk on his ass. That's what I'm saying. You talking about
Hey,
a cold-blooded assassin. Brandon Ingram is a man now. I mean, like, it's just crazy. This dude is not even that, like, big, and this dude is always attacking the basket. Yeah, I mean, that shit is crazy. He don't give a fuck who's down there.
hey, keep this out though.
I ain't never seen nothing
Yeah,
like that, bro.
he crazy. But
This
see,
dude, Brandon Ingram, is small as hell. I mean, this dude is not Zion.
he built like KD though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He,
saying. This dude attacked the basket with reckless abandonment. That, like, this nigga is aggressive. He's definitely
I,
one of my favorite players to watch.
yeah, I feel you on that. But how I feel like they can expose the Lakers, how they can really hurt them.
Wow.
I'm telling Zion, look, whatever position AD is at, I'm putting Zion right there. Like you guard his ass all game, and you put his ass in the post all game. Just throw your body on his ass. AD not gonna be able to take that, fam. He can't take that physical shit. I'm telling you, they do that against AD, but they could beat it. They could beat it. How you feel about that?
Man, I'm with you. I mean, I don't know. I think AD and Zion are completely two different players. So I mean, you definitely got to change the approach just a little. But
He's fragile as hell, bro. He can't take that
yeah, I
physical
think yeah, Zion. I mean, another thing when AD was in New Orleans, he actually was playing aggressive. He wasn't just fucking shooting and trying to play a point guard role like he doing with the Lakers. It's like with the Lakers, he want to be a perimeter player. I don't understand this.
Maybe
These
I need
dudes,
to check my
all these.
memory break for that. I remember that, bro. I ain't saying you wrong, though. I don't never remember AD being physical. I could be wrong. I mean,
Yo,
I
you
wouldn't
AD
die.
being what? Say that one more time.
That's it. I don't remember him being too much a physical player, but that was a while ago. But
Yeah, I
I don't
mean, well,
know.
he was much. I think he was much more aggressive. Like right now, he was like at one point in time, AD was in New Orleans. He said that, "Yo, I'm the best player in the world in the NBA. Like I feel like I'm the best player in the NBA right now." The year that he got traded, the Pelicans actually started off 7-0. He quit on the Pelicans. Like that was a. I mean, let's keep it 100, man. That was a fix. With the whole situation with him leaving New Orleans because they started off very good, and before, even in the midst of all of that shit, they were still talking about he was going to be traded. They finished the set. They just started the season 7-0, and the talk is Zion leaving. It's like it was like what I mean. Are they trading Anthony Davis? So it was wild, and eventually he requested the trade. He was just a lot more aggressive. Like I said, here with the Lakers, I see him bringing the basketball up the floor. I see my man Anthony Davis just playing too much like a guard. I don't want to see him like a guard. I want to see Anthony Davis aggressive, attacking the fucking
I
basket.
will see that again, man.
All right, well that's the answer to the Lakers' problems. Is either LeBron got to take control of this situation, or Anthony Davis got to start playing like a man. That's the only way they're gonna get out this hole.
You know how
All
they
this,
gonna get
all
out
this
there?
bringing on other people. I don't. That's not it. They put themselves in this hole. They knew what they were doing when they traded everybody. Go ahead.
No, I don't even think that's it, man. The only way I see them kind of getting out this hole is they gotta let Russell Westbrook be Russell Westbrook. They can't. It's too late. The man is too late in his career for you to try to change his game. You just gotta beat him. Y'all gotta like, okay, we got him here. Let's just go ahead and let's do it his way and see how far we can go doing it his way. Because we tried our way and it failed, tremendously failed. So let's do it his way. LeBron got to just fall back. Like, look, man, you gonna break that record, bro. Just fall back, let him play his game, and let's see how far we can go doing it. If they not gonna do that, man, they need to try to trade him, which I don't see. I don't see him getting nobody to get on board and make a trade for Russell Westbrook. But that's the only way I see they can get out that hole, bro. How you feel about that?
You said that they got to play what? AD what?
No, I said they gotta play Russell Westbrook. They gotta let him play his game.
Right.
They trying to change his game. It ain't gonna work that way.
Yeah, most definitely. I tell you what, Russell Westbrook is. They're gonna have to do something with Russ. Shut up, Marvin and Sky. They clowning the Pelicans.
Stop, pull
I
up, bro. We talking about my bad, bro.
you
Stop. We
good?
talking about the Pelicans, man. Your team, Jessica team. Pull up, fam. You supposed to be on this panel right now, bro.
Well, yeah, we're debating. Yeah, I'm with you, man. The Lakers, they got to definitely play Russell Westbrook. I think they stuck in a hole. Like they knew what they were doing. They could have got DeMar DeRozan. DeMar wanted to come there. So it's like they hand picked this guy. So it's like LeBron. They made their bed. Anthony Davis and LeBron James. They met up in Brentwood. Anthony Davis, LeBron, and Russell Westbrook. They talked before this deal happened. They knew exactly all the shit, the risk, and everything. And then this guy want to get rid of him like that. It's like it's
Right.
not right. It's like
Yeah.
y'all got to make the shit work.
You know what they should have did, bro?
Why?
They instead of trading for Russell Westbrook, they should have got Buddy Hield, bro. Buddy Hield is a perfect player that plays his role and it basically play the LeBron James system. He can just plug him in there, LeBron, get him open, You know what I'm saying? Just shoot three, bro. You just shoot the three. And when I give it to you, make sure you hit him. He would have been a perfect player for that, man. I don't know why they chose. I guess maybe they chose Russell Westbrook because when he was killing, when Mr. Triple Double that day, I guess they figured like, not that they were being a triple double player. I guess they figured like, yeah, we get him. This gonna put us, over the top. But uh, they were definitely wrong. They still didn't play his game, but I would have liked them to see them get Buddy Hield, bro, because he can space the floor. He's a good player though. I don't think he get any respect, but I would have liked to see him go with the Lakers. How you feel about that?
I like Buddy Hill, and I think he was all right. I think he's another. I think that's the quintessential guy that LeBron wanted. So wow, I mean, yeah. But the problem is, the issue is to get these people that you're talking about, they got to give up the entire future. You got to think about that. They wanted LeBron was pushing the Lakers to trade those two picks. That's the only way you're gonna get Miles Turner and you're gonna get Buddy Hield. And it's no guarantee this shit could end in a fucking disaster. LeBron's and them could fuck everything up. So it's like you trade all these people and then they don't even make the playoffs. Then what? You have no future. You have nothing. So it's things you have to think about. It's not just, oh, let's just go get Buddy Hield. But I'm with you though. Russell Westbrook, they got to figure out what's up with him. But they stuck with him. The contract is too big. It's going to be hard to get rid of him, especially what they trying to do. They trying to rob somebody. They trying to use Russell Westbrook and get something crazy. It's like it's not going to happen. They devalued their product.
Who did they trade to get Russell Westbrook at that time? I don't think. What's up, brother? I don't think they had to give up a lot of picks. But even if they did it, it's like, man, either y'all trying to win now or y'all trying to win later.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook he got traded from the Washington Wizards. They traded Montrezl Harrell. Who else was it? Was it cool? Was it cool?
Yeah, it was cool. Definitely cool. I think that package they sent to get Russell Westbrook, they could have sent something similar like that to the Indiana Pacers. I think he was on the Pacers that time. They could have got Buddy Hield. I don't think they had to give up too many picks, but this is what happens when you try to stack the deck, in my opinion. And on that, you're gonna stack the deck. Somebody got to suffer in the LeBron James system. I guess it's going to be Russell Westbrook. That's what I'm saying with Buddy Hield is a shooter, so I think he would have fit in that system a little bit better because we don't have no real out of this world special out the box special skills. Somebody like Russell Westbrook, so I think they could have used him better. But that was then, this is now, and they just need to let that man play his game. But they need to figure out a trade and try to get something better. Because like you said, this is they did. They made it up. And now they got to lay in it. So.
Yeah, you're right about that. You gotta lay in your bed, man. Y'all gotta do what you gotta do, man. They fucked themselves over. And like I said, they built our veterans. It's gonna be a while before the Lakers could develop some young players of their own. What's up?
But I was gonna ask you, do you think they need to go back and try to talk to the Nuggets and try to not the Nuggets, the Nets, and try to go ahead and get Kyrie?
I mean, I think that shit is over with. I mean, that's another thing. They was not even interested in Russell Westbrook. That was the media and these people trying to push that to happen. I mean, why the hell would they trade for Russell Westbrook? I mean, when they didn't devalue this guy, it's like, what the hell are you bringing him on the floor for? So they gotta have those problems. I mean, like I said, I think they completely ruined some things.
I think if they offer maybe some picks, I think they can get Kyrie Irving. They're gonna have to come up with picks, which is like I said again, is I don't know what's the issue because you got LeBron James there and AD. That's a win now mode. You in win now mode. You not, you know what I'm saying? So you trying to get another chip. If that's the goal, then you need to offer up good picks to try to get you some better players. And if not, then to me it sounds like you just need to go ahead and trade LeBron, trade AD, and rebuild now. Start to rebuild right now. So if you feel like this product you got in the court not going to get it done, and you're not trying to give up many picks to improve your team, blow it up and rebuild, in my opinion. You know?
Yeah, no, you're right about that.
Well, CW, I can't say we don't know the Nets were gonna move on from Kyrie because maybe they were, but the deals they were getting, they felt like it wasn't a good enough deal to move him or whatnot. Now you talking about maybe get some picks in the player, they might do it. I don't know, but we know they're not gonna re-sign him, so it wouldn't surprise me if they were gonna trade him. If you didn't plan on extending his contract to be paired with Kevin Durant, then shit, they don't want him. You know.
No, you're right about that. Shout out CWE. Salute to everybody in the chat right now. Y'all let me know what y'all see from the New Orleans Pelicans this year. How do you see them faring? You know, it's going to be an interesting year. You know, what's going to go down. I'm very high on the New Orleans Pelicans. Y'all finally got yourselves a competent team. But, you know, y'all will have y'all critics and y'all doubters. You know, y'all had a hell of a year last year. They're going to be seeing, can they do it? And Zion got pressure. I think he got the most pressure on him because if they don't make the postseason, if they fail, which I don't think is going to happen because I think he got I think it's because of C.J. McCollum. I think that's how why they're going to fix or why it's going to be right. You know, C.J. is like the leader. I think like the adult, you know, in the room here. You know, to make sure everything works out. I think if they start messing up, he's going to be the guy to sort everything out. C.J. done been there. He done that already. You know, he done seen all this shit. You know, especially in Portland. And I think he knows that he got a great opportunity here, a different opportunity. I think the sky is the limit here in New Orleans. I think where they were at, you know, with Portland, I think it was a cap there. I don't think it was a situation where I just don't think that was a team that, in my opinion, you know, that was just this is my opinion. You know, it's crazy.
It was like a my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
there's no way it's gonna work like that.
I mean, to me, Dame really not a point guard. He's like a two guard playing in the point guard position, so that was never gonna work out. So yeah, it's good that he was able to move on from the Portland Trailblazers. And like you said, he know he in a good situation right now. He got to plan on a good team, good coaches. So he just gonna play his role and try to get that organization and try to be one of the reasons to help this organization get a championship. You know?
Right. Most definitely. They're gonna definitely probably get a championship. They got a great chance. You know, what I was saying before I got thrown off was I think he got a better chance of winning the championship in New Orleans than Portland because I think with him and Damian Lillard, I think it was a cap there.
It was a cap. What?
Like I think it was a cap there with them. Like,
oh yeah.
Like it was only so much they can go.
And you know what though? Funny because I think his name is it Nicolia? What's that center name again?
Who?
They put Portland. Nicola what?
Nurkic.
Nurkic, okay, Nurkic, yeah. Yeah, he trash to me, bro. They need to get rid of him.
I ain't gonna say he trash.
Man, that man's soft, bro. They need to get rid of that dude, bro.
I mean, he alright. I mean, he's not the best center in the world. They could move on from him. I think he could be the next guy moved. You know, because Portland got to make some things shake. You know, they got to make some happen. What's up?
Name all the good centers right now in the West.
I mean, that's hard to say. I mean, you want to say Rudy? I don't know if you want to put Cat in there. You know, of course, Embiid.
No. The centers in the West, not the East, the West.
Oh, Jokic.
Right.
I'm trying to think.
You said one on Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy Gobert. I don't know if you want to put Cat in there. He's more of a power forward now, right?
Right. I'm gonna put Cat. You got Ayton. I think Ayton's good.
Oh yeah. You got to throw Ayton in there. Ayton is solid. Valanciunas is nice too.
Like you can't hear me, kid.
Right, we can. Yo, Jessica, pull up. We talking about your Pelicans. Sky haven't pulled up yet. So I'm gonna ask you to pull up. So this is our team.
Yo, what's good, Uncle Von?
Flight. Who was that just said? What's the name? Nicole is garbage. Who was that?
Hold on.
Unstoppable. He's
Hey,
soft, bro. Stop you.
what's up, Unstoppable?
What's up?
Unstoppable. I ask you this question: If you had a
What's up?
choice between, if you had a choice, Unstoppable, if you had a choice between him and Boots, which one would you take?
Honestly, I take Luke. He a better rebounder
Nah,
than him.
nah. I
They
gotta
do the
say
same
something.
thing.
This dude more aggressive though. I
They
mean,
do the same
That's what I'm
thing.
saying.
Nurkic is more
Nah,
aggressive.
they don't. They don't. I don't
Nurkic
think.
is second basket.
I don't think Nurkic hit no threes. Nurkic can't
He can
pass like
shoot.
Vucevic. Like Vucevic. I'm just talking about for the 3 point line. We gotta look up his numbers because I could be wrong on that, but you can correct me on that if I am. He can't
Hey,
pass like Boots.
you know why I asked you that? Because I
What's
noticed
up?
all those hey, you know what I noticed? I noticed all those European, especially those European centers. They all play the same way.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Some of them do it better than others.
Yeah, I just said that because on the run, I think Portland not gonna get too far with him. I think they need a physical um center, and to me, he's not good. He's not good to me, bro.
I
I
mean, he
mean,
might have wore out his welcome now. What about Valanciunas? He was styling,
I
in New
think
Orleans.
Valentine is good. I think he's good. He's a good player.
Did he ever make an All Star team?
I don't know, bro.
Who
No, I
who he
don't think
play for?
Valanciunas. He playing for New Orleans, but he played in Toronto. I mean, most notably.
He would see. That's what I mean. They go the same thing. I mean the same thing. He alright. He alright. He ain't that much better than Vooch. How he ain't that much better than Vooch, and he ain't that much better than what else that play
Right,
out there
right.
in
They
Portland.
neck and neck. They
He ain't
neck
that
and
much
neck.
better than he ain't that much better than what play out there in Portland. That's my whole point. All the way down to the one that's playing out there with Cleveland with the Clippers. Him too.
Yeah. Man, I can't think of his name. Yeah,
Yeah. They
yeah.
all
They
to
all
a
do play
certain
thing.
extent
Yeah, yeah.
they ain't turning nothing out. They on the same mode. The only one turning something out, if you want to play center is turning something out, the one playing out there in what's the name out there in hold on. In Arizona, what is it? Phoenix? Not Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix. In
You talking about
Arizona,
DeAndre
right?
Ayton?
No, not I'm talking about the other one. The other guy, the European guy, the one that got got MVPs already. What's his name?
You talking about you talking about Nikola Jokic?
Yeah, Jokic.
Yeah,
You right.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But they
What's
all
good?
So you see him? He plays physical.
all of them in that same, all of them are in that same mode. Jokic just stand out more.
I think Jokic is a whole different league than this man. Jokic play defense, they get physical with you, he get in that post. You know what I'm saying? He can shoot the three. He can pass too. But like I said, with them three players you named, Boots, actually four, Boots, uh, I just forgot what his name is. The center in Portland, uh, Nurkic. You're right. All them dudes, they
No,
kind of play the same.
yeah,
They all play the same. Yeah. Just each one of them is it's a little
right.
bit better than each other,
Right.
but they all game play the same.
Hey,
Yeah.
but you, if it can't, if it did this though, if it came down to all them in one bungle, if I couldn't get the one out there, out there out west, if I couldn't get him, you know who I get? What's his name? Vooch, because Vooch play a little bit of defense and he'll play offense.
Yeah,
He play a little bit of defense because he ain't gonna hold nothing. He ain't gonna hold a stop sign. You understand me? But when he gets some offense in, but it comes down to because you made mention about the one in Nurkic in Portland, and I like his game too. You understand me? When they all that European, all you get out of European centers is what you can expect. They all fit the same realm. They're not
yeah.
very athletic, and they're not
Nah.
stopping nothing on defense. But they just
Y'all see them people up there?
Yeah, let's talk about him. What we were before you got in, we was cooking on the Pelicans for a minute. Y'all got a solid squad, man. Obviously, Zion coming back. You got Bi. You got the head coach, CJ. I mean, what you expect from the Pelicans realistically this year? I think they should be a top 5 seed. I read off some list of some names out west. Before I do that with you, what's your thoughts on the Pelicans this season?
Hey, you already know we're gonna be up there. We ain't starting
Yeah,
on the bottom this season. We gonna be up there.
I hope so. Y'all
I,
got that first game against the Nets. Kyrie in the contract year. That could be. That could go any way.
hey, look, if if my team don't do as good as I think they gonna do, I'm still gonna be here, y'all. Just don't get on me too hard. That's all I gotta say real quick.
No,
But
I ain't
yes,
gonna do
we
nothing
do
like
play
that.
the
Shit
net.
happens. I'm a
But
Knicks
we
fan.
do play the
Goddamn
net.
Word.
it. I know. Are we
If
losing?
Zion don't come out like we think he gonna come out, then y'all just don't jump on me too bad, okay?
I
No, we
think
ain't
he's
gonna
gonna
do
be a
that
little
now.
rusty, but he's gonna be fine. Oh, a little rusty, but he's gonna be
Yeah,
alright.
I think that too. I think he gonna come out there, I hope he playing some 5-on-5s right now, something though.
No, I think we're gonna see a high flying Zion. He gonna get back to jumping out the building again.
I do
They
feel like
will.
he got something to prove though. I do feel like his demeanor seems like, well, it better be, because if I was him, I'd be trying to prove some shit.
Yeah,
You
he
gotta
got
prove.
hot.
You gotta prove it. Yeah, all them jokes and all that you had to listen to for a whole season, boy. You better come out there and be right.
Yeah, just
Alright.
follow. I mean, he got some good people to follow their lead. I mean, you don't got to come back and do
Hey,
it all.
your best revenge is your success. That's why he got to come out there and he got to be on his stuff. You feel me?
No, I feel you. That's
He
all.
better be ready. That's all I got to say. And because I feel like ever since Zion been in the NBA, I don't really think he been at his full potential.
Right.
No, I'm
Well, he
saying
been
like
injured there
like
now.
right, and I'm just waiting on that full. I need a full season. Maybe not all 82 games or whatever, but I
Yeah,
need a
that
full
might be not
season.
realistic. But I know what you mean. Just healthy, no nothing, no BS. They just holding them out
Yeah,
for
you gotta
just
take a
rest.
break, a day off.
They're gonna
You
definitely get
gotta
some
take a
days
day
off.
off. I feel you, because sometimes I call out of work too. I feel you. But yeah, that's all they needed. I don't know. I need to see a full season. He need to, you know.
And shout
But
out to the Pelicans
I think
fan.
we're gonna do good. I think we're gonna
Yeah,
be all right. This is gonna be a really good season compared to all the other seasons.
Yeah,
right.
y'all definitely gonna be alright. Y'all starting
I,
off the
well,
beginning of
well,
the season with the team right at the middle.
what about your man Willie Green? Talk to me about Willie. What's your thoughts on him?
Yeah, I think I like Willie Green. I think he's a good coach. He's new to coaching. I mean, he ain't new to coaching because he was in a what assistant coach. I think he's straight. He's gonna be good. You got to think he coached for the Warriors behind Steve Kerr. He coached for the
Did
Suns.
he?
I mean,
Oh
assistant or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I believe
Yeah, I
so.
think so. I think he did do something with the Warriors. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact
Well,
he played with all these people. This guy
somebody
was a
look that
problem.
up because I can't look that up right now because I'm driving. But I believe he was with the Warriors for at the beginning or some junk, and then he was with the Suns, and now he got his own little team or whatever.
Yeah, I think this guy. I mean, I'm be real with you. If this guy pick up where he left off a season ago, you might as well throw his name in the Coach of the Year voting. I think he easily should have stole it last year, but through politics, they had to give it to who they gave it to. Monty Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
it's
who
politics.
he used to work with.
Yeah, it was politics behind that because Willie Green made a late charge at that award.
Hey,
They
hey,
need
hey,
they need
hey,
to
hey,
hey,
honor
Man, come on.
those
But look,
things.
hey,
and
No,
not
the
only that,
media.
we could have.
Go
Oh, I'm sorry.
hey,
no,
we
no,
I
we
we
wanted.
got
no. Go ahead. Hold
who
on.
got
I was about to
who
say
got the
they,
coach of the
that
year?
the team could have easily just tanked. Like, do you know how bad we started? Imagine watching your team, and out of 16 games they won two,
Mm, oh
and
Lord,
that's the
Hey,
begin. That's how you start off. That's how you started off.
that's what I said. How
16.
about
You
what did
watch
they start off?
16 straight games. You
Mm,
watch 16 straight games, 12 straight games, and or I think it was 16-3 and 1-12 or something like that. You watch 16 straight games and you only won 2 or 3 or something like that. It don't matter if it's 2 or 3. That's still not enough.
Right.
But then
Uncle
you
Vern,
could have
what you say?
easily.
Hey, 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 I want to say this before. Hey, just what's going on? But I like what y'all doing
I
out there. I'm telling you, New Orleans. I'm telling you, what's going on out there. I like what y'all doing. I put the Pelicans up there with the Cavs with the championship, just like I put the Bulls up there because they got Lonzo. But I'm gonna tell you, Justin, I love what they doing out there. Don't get it twisted, man. Hey, I love it what they doing out there. Y'all keep up the good work.
I love it too, Uncle Vern.
And, and I wanted to let you know that Willie Green was hired as an assistant coach in August 9th, 2016, and he was there when the Golden State defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2017
See?
and won the championship.
Yes, he was right. My
And,
bad. No, I didn't know.
and
I said I don't know. We got to double check it. I didn't say you were wrong.
no.
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah, I
saying
say
anything
you
you were
right.
wrong. I was just trying to. She ain't know, so she said somebody
I
looked it
didn't
up.
know.
And then June 26, 2019, he was hired as an assistant coach for the Phoenix Suns. Then we know on July 22nd, 2021, he was named the head coach for the New Orleans Pelicans. So he comes from a good background, I think. Definitely Golden State did. With the Suns, what they was doing over there. So that's good.
Yeah.
And I
I
do
didn't know
feel
he
like
got a
if
ring.
yeah, see, look, young, he young. I feel like he can relate to the players. I mean, obviously, this is the first coach that Bi had that I feel like he got, a chemistry with his coach, and that's a good thing. Anytime you get along with your boss, your job is a lot easier.
Right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in
I
the
ain't say he'll
A-hole.
quit. Hey, they about did quit with Stan Van Gundy.
They did.
Them boys wasn't playing like they was. They could have played. They could have did a lot better. All of them. They like hey. But
He did.
but what I was about to say was that when they had that little that beginning, a lot of them losses, we could have easily just decided to tank, right? But they didn't. And they
Yeah,
kept
man.
fighting and
Uh-huh.
they made it a little somewhere.
Look at
Well,
y'all was on the ropes before that CJ move. It was like y'all could make a playoff push or y'all go ahead and go back to the lottery. David Griffin
Right.
chose
Like
the playoffs.
a thin line between love and hate, huh?
Yeah, so I can respect that. Most teams would say,
Then
"Oh
they
man,
did
fuck it, let's go get a pick."
Hey,
But
on top of that, we did get the Lakers pick, which wasn't like, a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, but it was down there, to be in a playoff and also get
Dyson
a good
Daniels,
yeah.
that's a good pick. I don't know what he gonna become out there, but I mean, y'all got a
But
hell
I
of a
told
team.
y'all I said they was gonna draft him. I promise you I said it right here on this channel. I said they're gonna draft Dyson Daniels. He was in the G League. Um he has a little experience and then his height for the position he playing all that type. I said they were gonna draft him. They had Trajan Langen, whatever you say his name.
Yeah, Trojan Lander.
He yeah, he do a pretty good job. The whole team. Hey, it's really not much you can say. All we can do is sit around and wait, huh? I don't want to talk too
Right.
much junk, and then I look. Then we got another 2-16.
Nah, talk your shit,
Nah,
Justin.
I know that's right. We ain't starting off like that. We
I'm gonna
already
talk my
started
shit
from the
with the
bottom.
boys.
Now we here.
Word.
You
no,
better.
hey, 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 Jessica, I don't see that happening because I see that y'all got good players over there. Y'all players are in a certain state of mind, and their certain state of mind is winning games, and they're already used to knowing how to do it. So I see them coming out the gate real strong and real fast, as long as they got their stuff together and
Man,
their team together.
y'all think y'all don't like Pelican fans now? Wait, if they get to winning and stuff, y'all probably ain't gonna like them for real. Ooh,
Nah, I ain't got the
you
right to
know,
talk shit. Y'all winning, you know.
Hey,
shoot, they was
Jessica,
top.
I don't care as long as they keep it out west. If they come out to the
Keep it. Oh
east
yeah, I
with
feel
that
you.
shit,
We still gonna be
different
on the East
problem.
whooping, but
I like
But you
them in the
know,
West.
but realistically, when we all every other night y'all talk about all the who's gonna be on the top. What is it, six on the West? It's a lot of teams out there, and it's a lot of teams that looking good, and
Yeah.
everybody can't fit that top six. Somebody gotta go, more than probably one or two, and we already know the Jazz is probably not gonna be up there, but you still got all these other teams that, I mean,
It's gonna make some
Memphis
noise.
was number
You
two.
go,
How far you think they're gonna go down? Ain't gonna go down too
Jessica.
far if they do.
Jessica, in
What's
the
up?
NBA, you got 30 some odd teams. So you're gonna have teams anyway, 50, at least 15 teams in the West that's gonna be making a lot of noise. You understand me? Half of them ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna be making that much noise coming to the end. But a
Right.
whole lot of
So
them are. So
who's the
them ones
teams
you
that
gotta
ain't
look
gonna
out for.
make
Them the
it?
ones don't. Man, well, I'm just telling you, to a certain extent, starting out the gate. It ain't gonna be. I bet you one thing. Starting up out the gate, it ain't gonna be the Pelicans. That's all I can
That's
say.
right.
Yeah. But we talk about it in the West.
You
I see a
you
bright
talking?
future for the Pelicans, Jessica. I ain't just saying this because I'm on the bandwagon or nothing like that. Because really I'm not. I see a bright future for them out there, a young bright future if they play their cards
You know
right.
who one of my one of my other favorite players is? Um, of course on my team, but Herb Jones. I really like how he plays. He don't get a lot of points, but he can up those points. But I do like how he play.
He makes a difference. Hey,
He do.
hey,
But he probably is the one that made the difference between him and CJ.
Jessica, hey, Jessica, this is what I
Tell Lamont to stop hating. Ain't no way, Lamont.
Unstoppable. When you're not talking, mute your mic.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, my bad. Um, yeah, definitely. What about we talk about the heavyweights out there? What about the Jose Alvarados and the people like that? You know, that guy. I ain't gonna lie, I like Jose. I fell on the bandwagon with him after that New York game. You know, I was watching him, and then he made that press conference, and he damn near was in tears. I didn't even know he was from New York, but I noticed that the Knicks was just completely keeping the camera on him. You know, like, and then like he had his family there. It was like, and I just continued to follow him. You know, and like I said, I mean, he definitely represents New York properly. I want to shout out Jose Alvarado.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about him,
I,
man? His game.
I love his
The
game
pass.
too. I like all them people. That those boys have a heart, or I'm gonna say those players or whatever. They have a little heart. We got rid of Josh Hart, but we do have two people that do what Josh do, but even bring more personality to the team. Well, I'll say Jose is the one that bring the most personality to that team. Bi's kind of quiet, Zion's kind of quiet. CJ is not that attitude type of person, professional. You know what I'm saying? So I believe Jose, is the one that brings that little dog that we need. You can't just sit around and don't get no foul calls and nobody say nothing. Sometimes you gotta let them know. And
Yeah,
then
good.
look,
Yeah, yeah.
during the playoff game, who name was they hollering?
Who her?
The fans.
Ooh, I mean, it
No,
was
that was
everybody.
you ain't
Who was it?
no,
Jose?
no flight. Jose. Well, however you say it, them folks, them fans they was singing that man name the whole playoff. That's because of his character. That's because of what the fans love him. The whole Pelican Stadium was saying that man name.
Yeah, I mean, I like my man Jose Alvarado. Dude is a problem. You know, I don't know how teams miss this guy. He did he even play in the summer league?
Yes, he did.
Because I know he was
Did
playing for the
yo
Puerto Rican
wait a
national
minute.
team.
Did he play? Wait a minute. Wait a
I
minute. Did
don't
he
think
play in
so.
summer league?
I don't think so.
I know. Yeah, I don't because Herb didn't play, and I don't think Jose did. He was going to. I think he was going to play it. He was at the other place. What you said it was the international
Uh, he was playing for the Puerto Rican
Puerto
national team.
Rico. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they was gonna let him come in and play like the last game or something like that. But I think he was kind of sore. They was like, just rush, you good, whatever. We don't need to see what you're doing. I believe that's how that went. But Trey Murphy was out there playing. He did good. I do expect to see him do better this season. I hope he does. If he do better, then we straight. He hit them threes
Hey,
like he
hey,
was doing when he played the Lakers. He
hey,
do that
hey,
every
hey, hey,
night. We straight. Hey, tell
hey,
Trey.
hey,
Trey
hey,
shoot them, make them threes like he did when we beat the Lakers. He do that every night, man. We straight for real.
hey, Jessica, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good. Hey, look here. Hey, I'm telling you what I was finishing up. I was trying to, I had call. Look, what I do right. I'm gonna tell you something about that Herb Jones guy. I like this is what I love about him. He's gonna be real good going in the future. You know why? Because he anticipates real good, and he has a real good basketball game. And that kind of game that he has right there, to a certain extent, is brilliance because of the fact he put in a lot of effort. You understand me? You had made mention, and you said it yourself. He's not that fascinating offensively, but he's one to have a player defensively. Well, I'm telling you, that defense will
Man,
get you
what?
going a long ways in the NBA, Justin. I'm telling you, and it's
It
special too.
it
And
do.
that young man, and understand me, that young man is special. He is. He reminds me so much of Lonzo. It's pitiful for real.
And he kind of remind me of Kawhi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right on that defensive end. Right,
When
shut
Kawhi
down.
first started, that's who he
Hey,
remind
not
me of.
shut.
But you,
Hey, Jessica, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry, lady, for cutting you off. That just shut down. He ain't got shut down. He got lockdown defense. Yeah, I
what?
recognize that, Jessica. And all the players you was about their improvement and everything. They main improvement is that young man. Putting that young man on that team at that time. And not only that, McCullum. Boy, I'm telling
As
you,
a
that was
starter though,
brilliant.
but he came in and had to be a starter. Didn't know what he was gonna do
Yeah.
due to injuries and stuff. Herb Jones ended up having to be out there as a starter first year, and
Yeah.
guarded the
Well,
best player every night. And I promise you,
right.
he blocked their shot. And or if he wasn't blocking shots, if you go look this information up, every time he played one of the best players, like let's say Donovan Mitchell or something, their average and numbers of what they make is lower than when they do when he ain't on the floor.
Yeah. I I saw him. They played at least about 30 minutes of his highlights. They played at least 30 minutes of his highlights. I go back and watch it all the time. That young man got game.
Man, when you on the other side of the court
He got game
and you
already.
guarding your player
Yeah.
and you watching the ball move because you got IQ and you see the floor and you way over here and you can make it way to the other side and block somebody from shooting a three. On top of that, you block it to where you get the ball and you on the other side dunking it or laying it up or whatever.
Hey,
That's beautiful.
Hey, Jessica. Jessica. Where did he finish at in rookie of the year? Where did he finish at? You know?
What you mean? He got some uh second team defense, no, second team rookies. I don't know. He got some. He should have got y'all gotta help me out a little bit, but he should have got first team defense or something like that. That's how I feel. But he got
Yeah.
something, but I don't know exactly what it is. Like a
All right.
second team rookie, something.
Uh, yeah, he's nice. I like
Hey
him. Yeah, he
Lamont.
good.
Hold on, I gotta say something to Lamont because Lamont just don't want to stop. But Lamont, when you pulled up the flight, you seen what that title said, right? So you know I was gonna come on here and talk about my team. Herb is tough, but he's not shutting down the top players. He'll be good for the pigeons off the bench this year. Boy, stop. You better go do some research before you talk.
I can see him shutting
Yeah,
down
New
some.
Orleans Pigeons.
Go watch Go watch the Clippers game. Go watch when he was playing against Donovan Mitchell. Go watch, y'all watch that. I be sending them out to my friends. Highlights. Check this out. Go look it up, Lamont. What you said, Unstoppable? I was rude too. Hey, how everybody doing? Shout out to Flight.
No, I was laughing.
No, you
Keep the
good.
name going. New Orleans Pigeons, man. No.
Say what? Hey, it's a little different because I remember last season. I always had to come on here and fight
Yeah.
battles. Now I'm just chilling.
Yeah, the
I'm
Pelicans
just
ain't got
like,
nothing really to. There's nothing to talk about. Nothing to really trip.
no, not
There's
until the
only one
game
thing to
starts.
talk about. There's only one thing to talk
What?
about. Will Zion
And
not
what
eat
is
too
that?
much? Keep his eating at
What
a
y'all
limit.
think? What you think?
I think he'll be fine,
What
man.
you think,
I think it,
Unstoppable?
I think
You
he'll be
think he
fine.
eating boxes of pizza right now?
Nah, nah. I think he's fine. I think. Oh no, you heard me earlier. I think he's focused. He's seeing how far this team got without him, and now he's thinking how further they can go if they have a healthy Zion. So I think all is well. Hey, who that driving?
I know
Yeah,
one
I
thing.
agree.
I know one thing.
I agree
If
with
I
that.
was Zion, he better be sitting down getting ready. Ain't no way I'm gonna come back out looking like a slob and can't do nothing. I'm supposed to be this and that, and everybody was talking about me. I'm gonna come back and give them something to really talk about.
Hey, hey, Jessica, I want to ask you this question. What you think is the best move? What do you think is the best move the front office made within the last year?
What do I think is the best food?
I don't know what.
Somebody car loud. You
That
said
that
what I
that
think
that
is
that
the best food?
move the front office made with the Pelicans in the last year. Let me help you
The
with it. Got rid of Stan Van Gundy monkey ass. Thank you.
Yeah, that was the best move. That was one of the best moves.
Jessica? Well, I'm sorry, Jessica. I don't want to lead a person into an agreement with me, but would you agree with me with that?
Yes, I do agree.
Okay,
That was
thank you,
that last
Jessica.
season. You know how hard it was to watch some of these games?
Yeah, I
Not
know.
last season, but the season before that.
Jessica, understand this. I told you my favorite player in the NBA is Lonzo Ball, and I still didn't want to watch it with the Packers. I thought it was a joke. I don't care who he's playing with. Supposed to be playing with. I ain't watched that. I don't know
Yeah,
that.
I,
Yeah,
I feel you, but
I boycotted it.
I do feel like Zoe shouldn't have left. I've said this before, but imagine having a Zoe and a Herb and a Jose and all of that. You know what I'm saying? With design, so you got all this great defense. You still got the lobs to Zion from Zoe. You still got her defense. You got Zoe defense. You got the threes from Zoe. You got Trey coming up with but it is what it is. But that would have been a straight low. That would have been something really nice and fun to watch. You got
Yeah,
Zion being, supposed to be the face and all of this. Then you got Zoe with his uh um his little fans and stuff with his what he got going on. And y'all got y'all Zoe people, so you can put your input on that part. But you know what I'm saying, like all the BBBs and all this hype that he got going on and the chemistry that Zoe
It's
and
court
Zion had.
vision.
Say what?
thank
Court
you,
Yeah,
thank
vision.
but
you.
I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about like a people wanting to
Hey,
watch the game, the fans. I'm talking about outside in, like, Zion is must see TV. Zoe is
right.
like a
Hey,
must see TV. Or
Jessica. Well, I understand fully what you're saying. Zion must see TV. But they want to see his Zoe passing the ball to Zion so he can do all that stuff he be doing with Zion when he be passing Zion the ball. Because usually He the only one getting Zion the ball who usually be doing that stuff. You know what I mean? Jessica?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
he
more
makes
like,
them great.
but I'm also
Yeah, it
saying
ain't more like it is.
they have their own fans too. Zoe got his people, Zion got his people. You put that together, that's a lot of people. If y'all get what I'm
Boy,
trying to
tell you.
say.
Yeah, them numbers. You talk about the numbers. Hey, boy, I'll tell you right about it. A whole lot of numbers, Jessica. Whole lot of sisters and a whole lot of shaking gonna be going on. You right? I agree with you. When you
A
put
whole lot of
greatness together, usually Jessica in life, when you put greatness together, you usually get greatness.
yeah.
That's all. Yeah. I could picture that. Even that little short existence, I pictured it. It still didn't work. Sorry.
No, but now you got Willie Green. He's a player's coach. He comes from a good background. He done been there, done that, and he's young. He can relate to them. He's more, and I think that probably would have been a good coach for Zoe too.
Right.
Because I do feel like Willie he's not a one-sided person. Like, oh, I'm just all about you because you're the best type of person. No, I think because he was. I don't believe, I could be incorrect, but I don't believe when he played basketball, he probably was one of those like not a Zion, but so he can understand and relate to them. But
Yeah.
basketball is like what, 2-3 weeks away or something?
Yeah, it's gonna be sooner than that. Yeah. What's today? Preseason games.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
starts October the 4th, I believe, is preseason.
Right. Yeah.
I
Like you
think
say,
our
3 weeks.
first preseason game is against the Bulls.
You ready to see this beat down, Jessica?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But Zoe or Zion won't be playing, huh?
No, I think they're gonna play. I know Zion probably gonna play for sure.
I thought they said he
Uh,
wasn't gonna play until the first game with the Nets.
but then like I said, yeah, I was supposed to do that. Like I said, they ain't said he ain't playing. I'm gonna say he's playing. So
Who you talking
I
about,
think
Zoe?
everybody, yeah. Until I hear he's not available, then I'm gonna say he's available.
You think he gonna be out there on October the 4th, I believe?
I mean, I hope so. I hope so.
You don't sound too sure of yourself.
I'm just saying, I hope he healthy though. You know, I hope the injury, not the injury, the situation. I hope it's not stopping him from being able to get in the court. I'm hoping he's taking care of it and able to get on the court. You know, if it ain't, like I said, I ain't heard from the front office that he having an issue. I'm gonna say he ain't. He's not having an issue. So
I mean, that's true. Until you hear it. I always said that. Until I hear it out the horse's mouth, I'm not believing nothing nobody tell me. I ain't
right.
gullible like that. All that talk about Zion going to New York and he don't want to be with the Pelicans and stuff. I mean, everybody go through. I ain't gonna say he
They
always just been
phases.
happy. I ain't gonna say Zion always just been happy. But I just had this feeling that he was gonna sign, and he did.
I think the
And
changes.
when his dad did the podcast or whatever, and his dad literally said it out his mouth, why would you not believe that?
What does Dad
He,
say?
his dad said they love New Orleans, and he ain't going nowhere. And he said he was talking about he believed if Zion played right now or Zion want to play right. That was during a playoff push or whatever. And he was like, yeah, Zion
Okay.
want to be out there. And I think he gonna, if he was out there, they could be doing something. And they said they did good by hiring Willie Green. I ain't saying exact words, but they right their
Well, you say
wrongs.
they did damn good.
Yeah, they right their wrongs or something. They hired Willie Green.
Yeah, I think that's what helped him out. That's what started, that it was the first step of doing a coaching change. You know what I'm saying? Willie Green, and of course, getting those players out of there and getting what you got back in return, and going in the draft. Y'all did the right thing. You know?
Yeah, stepping in the right direction, huh? And
Yep.
dang, what I was about to say. Do you feel like Willie Green gonna have some pressure on him this season?
Nope.
No, not at all.
You
Not
don't
at
think
all.
so? Bringing in
No.
the superstar, first time coaching the superstar, and then this is his second season of coaching basketball.
So
And now you can't start off bad, and you can't, you definitely got to be a top 16.
just pick up where you left off at. That's all you got to do. I don't think it's not too much pressure. You know.
Top 15.
Yeah, you're
Hey,
right,
But you
because
said,
we
hey, hey,
do.
hey, 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 Jessica. The reason why I say no is because of this right here. Because of the fact that he's a rookie coach. Not only is he a rookie coach, what's his name? That manager that general manager they got right now. His butt is more on the line than that coach is. You understand me? His butt
Yeah.
is more on the line. So he's not in a position to sit
Who
up there and
who's
say,
more
well,
on the line?
just excuse me, say it again.
Who's more on the line? Who you said?
The what's the name? The general manager.
David Griffin.
Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, Jessica, gonna take you long to catch on. His
Well,
butt is no, his butt is more on the line than that coach.
yeah, he
So if
takes
that
a
coach,
lot.
when that before that coach go, he go.
You think so?
Believe me, Jessica. Believe me. He ain't gonna get a chance to do no more Stan Van Gundy's.
Now that
Yeah.
shit, now that Van
Hey,
Gundy shit was funny.
Jessica,
He
if
said he couldn't do no
Jessica,
more Stan Vans.
Jessica, believe me, you, Jessica. Soon as he made that hiring with Stan Van Gundy, everybody knew what was gonna happen, and it definitely happened.
Hey, I want to point one more thing before we continue. I want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. Everybody hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. You know it's Flight Sports. We got a season fastly approaching, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot of good things on the woodworks. We're on the phone with a lot of powerful people. I'm telling you, this season we're looking to bring the interviews stacked. You know, you already see the portfolio. Let's keep it 100. Let's be real. We interview some of the best in the business, you know, and we're looking to do some major things that everybody that's a part of Flight Sports will be at the forefront of it. You know, we don't hide our guests, we don't hide our surprises. When big shit happen, you gonna be here. I don't lock the panel down when big shit go down. You know, so I want us to be a part of it. So make sure y'all support this channel. You know, and we're gonna make some things happen, man. Y'all see it. It's Flight Sports.
Dang.
Yeah, right on flight. Yeah,
Right.
Jessica, but it is what it is, though. I like what they doing out there with the Pelicans. I like it going on out there. I see a bright future for them, and I hope the best.
You okay over there?
Oh yeah, man. I'm smoking, boy. It's good over here. I'm telling you, it's good over here.
Uncle Van fired today.
Yeah, yeah, but I like them out there. I like what they're doing out there in New Orleans, Jessica. For real, like I said, tell them to keep up the good work. I like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Um.
Jessica, keep that out west though.
Hey, CW, I got you Embiid, man. I think he gonna come out there with a vengeance, bro. They riding him at MVP.
Who you talking about? Zion?
Nah, he was saying he think Jokic gonna win MVP again. I was
Oh.
just saying I think Joel Embiid gonna come out with a vengeance. 'Cause, I really feel like they robbed him of the MVP. I think he should have got it.
Who did you say could get an MVP?
CWE said he think Jokic is gonna win MVP again. I said I think Joel Embiid gonna win because they robbed him of
Oh
his
yeah, they are.
MVP.
Whenever all Joel Embiid got to do is keep going, he'll get it. I mean, they usually do that.
I mean, what was Jokic? What was his number?
I'm not sure. I don't got his numbers in front of me, but I know that he was good.
Let's see. I
But
got a Joel Embiid. He was averaging 30.6, shooting 49.9% from the field goal, averaging 11.7 rebounds, 4.2 assists. Let's go to Jokic. You low, Uncle Vern.
So he need to turn up.
Hey, look. Hey, listen to this, yo. Okay. Nikola Jokic, 27.7, 58.3 from the field goal, 13.8 rebounds, and 7.9 assists. Uh, you got him on a rebound and assist. You go look at they record. Yeah, he good.
nobody can hear you.
I was just finna say that. I thought it was just me.
I mean, your shit wasn't coming out clear.
No, he was really low.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be something with his phone.
I thought Unstoppable
Who?
and him was talking.
Yeah, who you think is the biggest threat to the Pelicans? You think Minnesota? You know, they had a hell of an off season too. You know, I think they looking to do the same things y'all trying to do.
Yeah. Um,
Uh,
I don't
Or how
know
you think y'all match up? They pretty much like they're a problem for y'all. They got those two centers.
who they got. Don't they got don't who you talking about, the Timberwolves?
Yes, they got the two centers. They got the Gobert and they got my other man.
Yeah.
What you think?
I
I
don't
think they're a
I do
problem.
not care for Rudy. What up, Gobert? Do not care for him. But I don't know. I am not gonna say they a threat to me, but they might be, I mean, to the team, but they might be pretty good with, I mean, they was decent last season, so why would they not be still decent? But that's what I said. It's a lot of good teams on the West. It's really kind of hard to tell until the season go, huh? The only thing that make us look bad, why I feel like people doubt the Pelicans, is because of our prior seasons. You feel me?
yeah.
Because if you look at everything on there, people still gonna say, nah, they ain't gonna get it. But I promise you, it gotta be only because of, we've been losing for so long. It's just,
Yeah, yeah, can you hear me?
yeah.
I just wanted to throw that right out there because I know people probably want to know. The 76ers were the fourth seed. They had 51 wins and 34 losses. And the Nuggets was the sixth seed, 48 wins and 34 losses. Oh, yeah.
He wanted to throw that in. Y'all heard that?
No, because I'm talking. I didn't know
No, that's
what was
fine. I was
that
just making
seeding.
sure that, yeah, I was just making sure that the chat heard that, because that's what they debating, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it.
Is
Hey,
somebody
Jessica,
talking?
hey, uh, hey, Jessica, you hear me, Jessica?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. I want to make sure that's what. Okay, this go right back to what you were saying before. You wonder why it's like that with the Pelicans. You understand with the Pelicans organization. You understand me? It ain't just because of the fact that they was losing in the past. It was because of the fact. It was because of the fact that they had that. Jessica, I need you to understand this. They had that general manager. When they had that general manager, they knew it was controversy coming behind his name. You understand me? And his first thing was to do. His first
Well,
action was to go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but you do have to understand that when I started watching the Pelicans, I wasn't there for all of that extra stuff. I came in the midst
Right,
of people already mad at each other, and I'm like, what's going on? What?
right,
I came
right,
I
right,
came there when Zion got there, so
right, right. And
and
that
I
and,
just
and that
started learning. And at the
right,
end of the day, I ain't care what David Griffin had going on or what his problem was. I just wanted to see Zion be successful, and then I grew to know the rest of the people on the team and their history. And then I'm like, hey, I like Bi too. I like how he play. He does, all them. And so all that
right.
stuff with um what's his name, AD, and all that drama and stuff. I don't know nothing about all that.
Nah,
When I started liking the Pelicans and when I heard all the bad talk, I was like, dang, is it that bad? But hey, that was the team Zion went to. That was my team. So I rolled through all the bad, and I didn't see it like that. That's when I every time I heard somebody talking, I'm like, nah, it's gonna be straight. It's gonna get better. And that's exactly what it's been doing. So I'm looking forward to a good season because it ain't been one in the past 3 years or so,
okay.
and so this will be very exciting. It'll be better, funner games to watch. You ain't got to sit there and be
Yeah,
mad all the time.
yeah.
Now I
I
can
agree with
really
you.
talk my stuff. I can really make some bets on some games and don't be losing all the time and stuff like that.
Right. Hey, stop it. Yeah, you right. I agree with you. Y'all gonna be all right out there. I like y'all future though. I like
It's gonna be
it.
interesting
Bright.
to see though what teams are gonna be up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I see good things
Um,
coming up there. Like I said before, I don't see no pressure on the coach, really. I don't see no pressure on him at all. Keep on
now
following the same program he's been following and keep up the good work that he's been doing. Man, they're gonna be successful. Cause they got some good players. They got good players. They got a good player in the backcourt. McCullum, nice. He got good understanding. He
yeah.
got real good understanding.
Um, whether they the coach he cool. I like the coach. I think that out of that's a good representation. He's a good person, and you know, and I feel like the he's really cool with got a close chemistry with the team, and that's great. It's all good vibes, no bad vibes, y'all. It's good vibes over there. I mean, you see what they doing, all them jokes everybody had, what they doing, they using that for advertisement. You got David Griffin playing the piano for y'all. Since y'all say he was playing the piano. Ah, that was funny, y'all. To me, it was funny.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean,
I used to look down. I used to look down on the New Orleans Pelicans because of the fact that they also the owner of the best NBA team got it's also owner of the NFL team. So I look at it being all business and stuff like that. It's like business as usual. So really, when you don't do changes inside the program, inside the organization, you understand to make people realize that you have a bright future instead of a no future. That's when you start making progress. A lot of teams in the NBA out of the 30 smart teams, a lot of them really ain't trying to make progress. They're just trying to make money. So
Yeah.
I really don't see too much future with the NBA organizations. Like I said before, I already put my trust in Jessica that much. I try to ride with
And
the players.
I think Bi gonna have a really good season too.
You and
I
I
mean,
do
he
too.
do
But let me
anyways,
tell you,
but
he's a special young man also. I like his demeanor. I like his confidence in his game. I like that about him. I like the way he carries himself on and off the court too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too because he ain't, all, in the camera talking junk, but he gonna
Right,
come on the court and do what he gotta do.
right. Do it and get off. You understand me? I used to call him 24-second BI. I'm telling you the reason why I did, because I know it take a minute to get up on this thing, but I know when he get up on it, he's successful at it, at least 30% of the time. And that's good in the NBA. That'll get you a long ways too.
Hey, you right. You right. It's about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it take a minute to get it out, but I'm just saying that's how it is in the NBA. When you got an offensive game, it take you a minute because you got to start getting to go to work. A lot of people don't go to work fast and take like when that's what makes the one out there with the Bulls, the Rosen. That's what makes him like seem like it's kind of take him alone. He had to get the ball and then get ready, get busy. So his percentages, like he might be shooting 40-something percent. BI might be shooting 38%. You understand me? But still, they've been effective, but it's measurement of the effectiveness. And at what time, especially in the fourth quarter. That's
Yeah,
what make you break it.
that's why I say Bi better than Tatum.
You said BI is better than who?
Jason Tatum.
Oh no, I wouldn't. Yeah, well, right now, I would say yes. Right now, on his mindset, as far as right, his effectiveness. Right, I agree. He might. You're right. I agree. I agree with you on that. Not
No,
that much
it's just
more
hard.
now,
It
because
could be. Yeah,
Tatum
no,
is
no.
catching. If you really, I'm sorry, just can't cut you off, but I want you to understand it too. If you realize Bi got that head start on him, that's all
Did
it
he?
is. He got a head start because they ain't in the same class. They ain't in the same graduation class. So he might
But
be a year or two behind. He might be a year or two behind Bi.
who,
Brendan
Jason
Tatum.
Tatum? Hey, that's some good. I would like to know the answer to that.
What?
If anybody knows, um,
The answer to what?
what year Tatum was drafted and what year Bi was drafted. But I am gonna say this: it is a difference because Jason Tatum is on a winning team, so it always gonna look better.
I wouldn't say that because Jason Tatum make his team win. He means the difference. It ain't you kid they win it
You think
because
so?
yeah, I know that. Because look, I'll tell you something. Brown is a good player too, but look, John Brown got to take a back seat to Tatum. It's obvious. It's just that much obvious. Brown
So
is
if
a
you
dang
take
good player.
and
Brown,
I don't know
do
the
you
answer
agree?
to this.
Do you agree with me that Brown is a dang good player?
I think he
Yes,
better than Tatum.
I do too
right.
sometimes.
And my reason for that because he played both sides of the court, and he can and
Yeah,
he can get buckets just like Tatum if he wanted to. If he took a dip, if he decided not to play defense and just focus on scoring, I think he can do the same thing Tatum do.
he can. If he was made the first option instead of
Right,
Tatum being made the first option, you understand me? That's why Tatum get off like that because he made the first option. You understand me? So then Brown get his on the rebound and everything else. They go along with it, but Brown can be the first option. They can do without Tatum before they can do without Brown. But then
right.
but the answer to the question is for Tatum is adding um, Tatum to Bi. And I say, yeah, but Bi got it just on experience alone. That's my point. The only reason why Tatum ain't got that because he ain't got Bi on that experience. Bi can get it going. Tatum could get it going, but it go just he gotta I don't know.
So
He ain't got it. He can't get it like Bi.
Lamont Lamont says Bi was drafted 1 year before Tatum.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because Tatum came out the same year Lonzo. Tatum came out the same year Lonzo Ball came out because they both played the McDonald's All Star game together. And then Lonzo would give them all, made Tatum all. I think Tatum might have got the all once he got the most valuable player in the McDonald's game because Lonzo would give them the ball. Lonzo give everybody the ball. I'll tell you, boy, that boy's bad. Even the bad players know he's bad. Thank you, Jessica. I'm sorry.
Now go ahead. That's your player. That's your player.
Man, I'll tell you, boy. Hey, I'll tell you, Jessica, that young man special, boy. Hey, Jessica, I'm telling you, you know why he's so special? Because everybody else in the league know he's special. They know he do things. It's like when Giannis came to the league. They looked at Giannis and they said, like, they looked at Giannis and they said, boy, I see the possibilities in him. And he didn't
It
shy to do anything done great or nothing. He wasn't doing nothing great. He was just doing him. But then the people that already been in that game for a long time, they would sit on the bench watching him and then sit instead of the game watching him. I said, man, that boy he got potential. Just wait about 2 or 3 more years. And just what it took him 7 years to win a championship. Same way it took Michael Jordan. Stop it.
yeah, he just
Yeah.
gotta get healthy too.
Gotta get healthy mind wise too. I'm telling you, your mind gotta get healthy, young lady. The NBA career is a
How
real
bad do
tough
you
deal.
want it? That what he
Boy,
gonna have to if he gotta deal with pain all the time, he gonna have
yeah.
to ask himself, how bad do you want it?
Pain, criticism, and everything else to go. Too much money, the lack of money, all that come with it. The lack of respect, all that come with it. The greats gonna get that. Your guy gonna get that. Zion Williamson gonna get that. He definitely gonna be getting it, boy. He getting it right now. You already know. Yeah, he already know. There's ups and downs coming and stuff. They just drive you crazy if you let it. Back to Ben Simmons. Tell you. All the money in the world will be if you want these people's job. But first of all, my 63-year-old ass ain't gonna be able to sit up there and run up and down that court for $1 billion. That's all the million. That's dead and stanky. Everybody can't do it. That's my point, Jessica. And only a few can do it to be successful. Yep.
What'd you say, Uncle Ron?
No, I said only a few can do it in the NBA and be successful. You got a few. You got there ain't too many Lonzo Balls and Mellos and Jellos and everybody else that's coming around that's coming out like that, Flight. It's hard to
Yeah,
catch on like that and get your name out there. You know what I mean? Can you hear me, Flight?
yeah, I can hear you. I hear exactly
Yeah,
what you're saying.
it ain't easy out there. The NBA ain't easy like that, though, Flight. Even with Jello, say how Jello's struggling just to get through.
Well, it's
Or
a
get
lot of
in.
politics. Yeah, there's a
Well,
lot going on.
it ain't always politics. Sometimes your game, you got to get that exposure. Once you get that exposure, you got to know what to do with it. Then your game got to speak for itself. But you got to get that exposure. Everybody don't know what you're doing and how you do it. Then how can you get exposed? If you don't get a chance to get on, you don't get on. Melo
Yeah,
is already on. Jello got to get on, and Lonzo is already on. So there ain't nothing else to be said about you,
yeah.
Flight.
Jello pretty much. Well, I mean, I understand you. It could be like I said, everybody's different. It's not politics involved for everybody.
No, it's
You're right.
not.
Jello definitely, like I said, he's not skipping no steps. So I think
There you
he
go.
know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody
He
gonna
know what he got to
hey
do.
right hey Flight when he get in, ain't gonna say, oh he only got in because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what's
yeah.
his name son. No.
They ain't gonna be
There
able
you
to
go,
say
Flight.
that.
There you go, Flight. There you go. Now you get it. All you got to do is just keep his head up and keep on getting it in.
Yeah, he
Till
going
he
through
get till
hell.
he get his
You
number
gotta you
two.
gotta talk about them other people like the Thanasis and the Kumpo brothers and these people. Earl Smith. It was a lot of play. Let's stop acting like this ain't never been done before. That's another thing. We gotta stop acting like this thing. These people put their brothers on the team all the time. JR was the sixth man of the year and had his brother on the goddamn team.
Oh,
And his
How
brother was trash.
how long Jello been in the what league that's called? The G League or whatever.
this
Well,
time
this will be
last
his
year.
second
He
year.
just got in this time last
Oh,
year.
that's it?
This time
Well, how
last
long he
year.
Yeah.
was in
First year
college?
couple with Charlie.
It
Hey
was
Jessica.
it was really one and done, but I mean it was a lot. He ended up getting taken out through some technicalities
Hey,
Getting taken out of what?
out of college.
Um, so he only
what
been
you
in
talking
the
about? What about college? What you talking about? What about college, right?
No, I mean, no. She said that he go to college. How many years was he
Yeah,
in college? I
he
said,
still at.
yeah, yeah. I said that I said he went to college, but he left early through some technicalities.
Right, yeah, dude, because the glass got stolen. Yeah, that's all part of the game. That's all. Hey, Jessica, Jessica, listen to me
So how
since you
you get in
listen.
the G
Jessica,
League? How you get in the G League?
let me tell you, Jessica, please. Let me tell you. This is what happened. Listen, Jessica, this is what's happening, right? Okay, now look, just he did that in China, right? And him and the other two players stole some glasses and all this and that. That just move on to what we had in the future. Now, this is how we got to the future. How did Jello get in the G League? This is what Jello did. He went down there and played with Melo down there after Melo's rookie year. So he went down there and played in the summer with them. The coach, the general manager, the coach and the general manager, they saw Jello play and they liked him. Matter of fact, they liked him so much that they came out and made an announcement about him. The general manager, they ain't talking about the manager of the team. I'm talking about the general manager of the team. Came out, this Cupsack
So
came out and
basically,
said, Jessica, listen to me. My right hand of God came out and said, yeah, Jello, listen to me. I don't know if you hear me or not, but listen to me, please. Let me slow down. He said, yeah, Jello, I like Jello. They called him by his first name. Yeah, we like Jello. Jello came in, he was shooting and doing good and everything. We're going to bring him up. We're going to see how good he is. But I'm going to tell you, though, Jessica, this is what the game was. The game was Lonzo at the time was in a decision to make where he was going to go play ball at. You understand me? If he'd have took low money, he could have went out there with Charlotte with his brothers. Because Mitch Kupchak had already said in the summertime, right before Lonzo had a chance to make a decision, yeah, we like Jello. That
so
was the lure to
basically,
get Lonzo in. You get it, Jessica?
so basically, I'm just getting an understanding of the G League. So basically, they recruit those players to the G League. I'm talking about any and anybody. Like how you get in
Yeah,
the
well,
G
no,
League. They're
Jessica.
recruited
The reason why the G
from
League
other
exists is
teams.
because of, Jessica. The reason why the G League exists is because of the fact that LeVar opened up that what's the name
Well,
thing with them peoples up there. So they had to be forced to bring these young players in that wasn't ready to come in after 1 year,
I believe
and
that
they
was that
had to put
Ignite team.
and
They
they
had a
had to
G League
thank you,
Ignite team. The
and they
G,
had to thank you, and they had to
oh,
find a place to put them at.
they had the G League for a while, but even
It
before the
was the
Ball
D
brothers,
League.
it was the I think they changed the name before LeVar and everybody got to the G. I'm not. I have to double check it, but I know that they started um, creating a pipeline because you for players to be able to go straight to the NBA. Like if you don't want to go to college, like LeVar definitely sparked a lot of things. Like for that, like
LeVar
they
did
didn't
his
have
thing.
that. Yeah, where people are able to get drafted. I think what was it, Jalen Green? Didn't he
Yeah,
get drafted from the Ignite
right,
team from the G League? That's what I'm saying. This shit
right,
don't. These people usually it don't work like that. That's crazy.
But so flight.
right.
So what I'm saying is, what you put in an application, like you get recruited or something, right?
I
Uh,
mean, I
you
can't
get
say that.
you get drafted. Hey Jessica, this is what happened. You get drafted right up out of college. After your first year of college, that they want to go into the league, the NBA. You go through the G League. You get drafted up in there. Matter of fact, you get drafted, and then if you ain't doing good, like Green could bring them up on the team like that, they'll put him in that league right there and still have him playing with those type of players and those people. Like what
Right.
like Jello do with the Swarm. It ain't no
Oh,
NBA league team. It's a G League team.
He got drafted by the like I'm looking at. They don't even show his college. Jalen Green.
so
He got
so what you
drafted by the
telling
Ignite
me?
team, if I'm not mistaken.
So
Yeah.
you
Like he,
telling me
yeah.
that? So you telling me that every single player that play on all these different G League teams or however many it is, they all got drafted.
Well, yeah. Well, not that they all got drafted. Well, to a certain extent, they got put up in the team. They got picked up. Let's just say they got picked up. They could have. Most of them could have got drafted, but most of them got picked up, and they want to develop them.
Okay.
That's why they call it the D League, the development league.
Yeah,
Now it's the G League.
he played for the. Yeah, he played. Jalen Green got drafted by. He was on the Ignite tour. And this pretty much, I think, is a pipeline for
Yeah.
people like that. And he averaged 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and that granted him the number second overall pick. So the G League is definitely live. I mean, this is like I think this is a different avenue that Jello took though.
Hey,
Mm.
hey, Jessica. But listen to me though. This is the difference between the G League and the NBA. The G when Melo listen to me, Jessica. This is why I like the booger part about it. When Melo came into the NBA, it wasn't don't even talk about it. It
I,
wasn't no team
I want to say something too. It wasn't.
anymore.
Oh, I want to add to it because see now I did my homework. Now that we're talking about this, I want to get this right. Um, the G League Ignite, NBA G League Ignite is different from the actual NBA G League. Here's the description. The NBA G League Ignite is a developmental basketball team affiliated with the NBA G League based in Henderson, Nevada. The team was designed to play exhibition games outside the G League's traditional schedule as a part of a 1 year developmental program for elite NBA Basketball Association prospects. So basically, the G League Ignite is completely different from the actual G. So Uncle Vern, you actually was right. LeVar Ball inspired the NBA G League Ignite. The G League was actually already out. That they changed and made different iterations, and but they created this pipeline so people don't, they thought maybe the JBA was gonna, still be going on. When you got a guy like LeVar Ball and you got the Ball brothers, you never know when a power move could be had. So they getting their ducks in a row.
Yeah, yeah, I already know, like.
But the G League Ignite, see, I didn't know, I had to do my homework. I didn't even know all of that. So that's crazy. That Jalen Green and I forgot who else went through the G League Ignite. But there's different avenues that you can get paid. See, these people probably don't want to go overseas. People don't want to go to college. It's just a different avenue to get to the league.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering how do you get in that avenue? How do you get to that
Well,
avenue?
it's a multitude. See, Uncle Vern probably didn't answer correctly. It's a multitude of different reasons. Some people are undrafted; they end up in the G League. Some people. What else? I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, you just talented. I mean, they find guys. I mean,
But but who
it's hard to
decides that? So
explain.
they're being
They have a
recruited.
draft. No, hold on, wait a minute. Pardon me. The G League, yes, the G League has a draft as well. So they basically
Okay.
there's a lot of players that declare for the draft, but there's only 60 spots. So some people do get picked up from NBA teams that went undrafted. So that happens, and then sometimes that people spend time in G League and shit like that.
And I asked that because Jose came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Hey, out of college, he came up out of college. He wasn't a
I
big
mean, yeah,
name
he
in
came from
college.
college, but I didn't hear him in a draft or nothing. And I'm just curious to how you get in. I was just curious to how you get into the G League.
Right.
Now look at him. He's an NBA. That's a great little story. Well, he
Yeah.
was on a two-way, and then he got his contract.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it worked. And he come in. Hey, look here. This is the point what I was saying at first, a while back ago. He come in with a staple. His staple is defense. He locked down. He take pride in doing that. So if that's the case, he always gonna be up front and able. You
Right.
understand me? So he always gonna be on, just like with Hart. Hart was known for doing what? Playing defense and shooting them threes.
Getting dirty.
Yeah, boy, I'm telling you. Yeah,
But if I had to pick between Hart or Jose, I would probably pick Jose.
I would too, cause I like his gangster. He got some gangster in him. I like that.
Right.
Yeah, I
It's too
like
many.
that.
It's too many quiet people, and when you got too many quiet people, they're gonna try to bully you.
Yeah, and
And
well, what I mean is that guy, like he got that Frankie Beverly in him. He'll lock you down and say, "Yeah, boy, this is what time it is. So don't think it's gonna be something different. Don't act like it's gonna be something different. This is what time it is." That's what I mean by gangster. He got that Beverly in him. I like
just
that
like
Beverly.
like that time when Jose got that text when he was playing against MD, and I mean, come on, look at Embiid and look at Jose. I would say they was in each other's face, but they ain't the same height. But you get what I'm saying.
Right, you know
But
what
it
I'm
was
saying?
all love at the end. But MD was like, that man got heart, and he paid that man fine for that tech and everything like that. So that's
Yeah.
what's up. But that's what I'm saying.
All right. Uh, but Yeah, that's what it is. I like that. I like that young man. Like I said, Jessica, for real though. I like what they're doing out there with the Pelicans. I like what they're doing now. First of all, they got rid of that ball for a coach, and then they start making plans and changes. Like I said, the only change gonna be coming up out of the Pelicans real soon is gonna be that goddamn general manager. So don't expect no changes no time soon before nobody gets fired.
Well,
Cause
I
that young
wasn't
man,
expecting no
that coach
changes
they got ain't going. That coach they got ain't going nowhere. Go ahead,
because
Jessica. I'm sorry.
all that trade talk that they were doing with about Bi. I wasn't expecting no changes.
No, they can't afford to get rid of him. They can't. They can't afford too many changes around that organization that's not going to benefit them. They can't. They can't afford to make no. That general manager can't afford to make no stupid changes around there, Jessica. He can't afford to do that.
First of all,
All
why you
that
gonna
right,
change? How you gonna
Jessica.
change
Listen,
something you ain't even seen the bigger picture
hey,
yet?
Jessica. All that change they made in them 2.5 years was all due to him and Stan Van Gundy. Stan Van Gundy got the blame for it. He was a scapegoat. But that general manager, if he do some more stupid shit like he been doing for the last 2.5 years, he's going fast. And that
But
lady
look,
got a foot. That lady got a football team and a basketball team. She can care less about him.
but
Go ahead, Jessica.
you say that David Griffin, if he keep doing what he been doing the last 2 years, he out the door. That's what you said.
Yeah, yeah, with the
But
quickness.
you kind of contradict yourself because in the past 2 years, look where we at now. So
Hey,
was it
no, whoa,
really
whoa,
bad or was it good?
Jessica. Y'all championship was just with the last 2 years. Y'all had chances of being successful with the championship. Y'all stayed close. If y'all stayed with the program, Zion was supposed to be playing. Zoe's supposed to be out there. What's his name? What's his name? The guard. That got a
But why
championship with
Zion? But why Zion
oh,
wasn't out
Jessica,
there?
because y'all got assholes for general managers. You got an
So the
asshole for a
general
general manager.
manager was the reason why Zion was hurt and
Yes,
injured and
yes,
wasn't out
no.
there.
Zion wasn't hurt. Changes came about in the organization so fast that they couldn't keep
We
up.
literally watched this man bust through a shoe in college, and you telling me he wasn't hurt?
Hey, Jessica, that was in college. That was at Duke. What that got to do with the NBA? He didn't get a chance. He ain't bust out no more shoes after that, did he?
Well, but you don't know how that affected his future.
How did it affect what the team?
And then, yeah, his injury
No,
affect the
the
team.
reason why it affected the team is because the team came about breaking a whole lot of changes. They got rid of Russell Dame. They got rid of the one that went to Philadelphia played for them. They got rid of Hart. They got rid of what's his name? They got the championship with the Bucks. They got rid of a whole lot of people that didn't have to do them things anyway. They did it because of the front office, and the front office
Okay,
did a whole lot
so
of stupid shit. Jessica,
they
if you
did
listen, you will get it. The front office for the last 2.5 years, front office been making a whole lot of bad decisions. And one guy just said that when they got that center they got right now, that was really a bad decision. But I think that was the best decision they
Valanciunas,
made out of the. Yes, I think that was
Valanciunas
the best.
compared to
Yes, I
Adam.
think that was the best decision they made in the last
You
two and a half
right.
years. Hey,
I agree with you, but you said
okay,
somebody else said something different. But
yeah, stop
what
it.
I'm just trying to understand, because I like to listen too, and I'm listening to you. But what I'm just trying to understand is how do you go from being terrible and making all these bad decisions to sitting in a position right now where you might be okay?
Whoa. Reason why is this. Because the general manager put it on the scapegoat with the goddamn coach. His ass fired. Now it's another coach down there. You think he gonna get fired? Nope. Why he ain't gonna get fired? Because the general manager ass is on the line.
But ain't the general manager who helped make that decision on what coach they was
Hey,
gonna get?
whoa. Listen to me. If I come to your organization and I tell you, look, lady, you got $1 billion organization. I want to run your organization by making the right decision, get the right people in, and I bring a wrong person in, and I blame it on him. I blame the whole thing on him, and I say to you, I'm gonna make it right this time. I'm gonna get another guy, and I get that other guy. You think I turn around and make him mess up, and then blame it on him too? You think how long you think that gonna work?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
Sometimes you make bad decisions,
but
but as long as you can get it
paid.
right.
Everybody ain't getting paid almost billions of dollars for making those decisions, Jessica. That's a lot of money that people get mad. We talk about general managers. We ain't talking about no coaches.
Well, hey, at least we ain't like the Knicks.
Hell, should be. No, no, not now.
But we
Not
ain't.
now.
But we ain't.
Hey, Jessica, so that you understand, all praises is due to that young man you see right there on that screen with Bi. All praises out there in New Orleans is due to him. Don't get it twisted. That's all I'm saying, Jessica.
You right. All praises to Bi.
Him and Bi, that young man and Bi. That man next to him is too. Cause he put the ball in Bi's hand. Because sooner or later it's gonna have to come out of Bi's hand and go into Zion. Who's gonna be
Well,
the
I
first
can
option?
definitely
Bi?
say
Jessica, who you think gonna be the first option when Zion comes back? As soon as he get
that's
in
a
the playing shape and get good.
that's a
Because
great
it's gonna be
question.
Bi's the first option right now. Okay, go ahead and answer it.
I don't know if I have the answer to that.
No, you don't, do you? They don't need. So
But I ain't
hey,
the coach.
do you think they gonna go? I'm gonna ask you this question. Do you think they gonna go point point Zion this time again? As a matter of fact,
Not like that.
Who idea was that in the first place?
I don't know. Stan Van Gundy, maybe.
Hell no, I think it was what's his name. I think it was the other guy, the other stupid coach they
Um,
still got. But yeah, him. I thought it was him. I think I gotta find out, but I thought it was him that said it out of his mouth. Yeah, the general manager. I'm telling you.
the general manager. You think David Griffin said point
Yeah, said
Zion?
point. Yeah, point Zion. Somebody, I know one
um,
of them said it. It was one of them.
It wasn't never no point Zion. That's just what the fans say.
okay then. Who is
No,
this,
he
Marvin?
putting the ball in Zion's hand instead of like that keeping the BI's hand. That's making
But to
Zion
be
the
honest,
first option.
if I think about it, if I was the coach, Zion might be a little rusty at the beginning, so I would probably still leave it up to Bi. Like,
Right.
you
I
make the
would too.
decisions.
I would
I
too.
mean,
It'd
he
be
did
smart to
hold
do
it
that.
down
Just so
last season, so I think he deserved it. I think
keep
Zion got
Zion.
to prove himself.
Yeah, he will. He will. He will. He will. But yeah, I agree with you. You get to BI just keep BI happy. So it won't
I
be
mean,
no
not
turmoil in
just
the
to
middle.
keep. It's not just to keep him happy, but you definitely want to start off how you end it, right? So you already know that Bi has played with and the chemistry he has with the team.
Right.
Zion has to,
Develop that.
come in now in the midst of all of that.
Right.
Not even playing for a whole season, so he gotta make, which I doubt he has any problem doing any of that.
No,
So,
because he can fit in.
and then after he gets acquainted and situated, then I believe it'll all be based on the team you play. If you got a team and they locking down on Zion, then who you think gonna have the ball in the hand? Could be CJ.
BI. Yeah, yeah, right. Him and yeah, McCullough.
If you got a team that's saying, hey, let's focus on mostly on Bi because we see Bi good with his assists and making plays and stuff right now, or whatever the case may be, then Zion gonna have the ball in his hand.
Right.
And last season, I noticed that Bi, when he had the ball in his hand, he basically was he wanted the players to come and team up, double team, triple team. He was waiting for it. He basically was dribbling and getting to a spot, waiting for the team to come. And as soon as two players ran up on Bi, he already knew who he was gonna throw the ball to. They was gonna be wide open. And now you got to worry not just about Bi, but you got to worry about Zion too. Come on, y'all. I literally
What we doing?
watched the game where this man is sitting here dribbling and waiting, and nobody's coming. Then all of a sudden they like, oh, he about to. If nobody comes, then you know Bi gonna shoot it. But he waiting. Y'all coming or what? And as soon as they decide they want to come, he passing it. And if they don't come, I'ma shoot it then, and you know he gonna make it. And then there was times where they wasn't double teaming. They was like, let's. And if you don't double team Bi and he get to his mid shots and stuff, he gonna make
Yeah,
it.
BI is a problem. One of the most deadly players in basketball. When Brandon Ingram is operating, I mean, I usually don't give people this, but it's very Carmelo Anthony like. I don't know if everybody ever thought about that. He get the ball, he start dribbling, dancing, mid range, and just put it up. He really remind me of Carmelo Anthony, the way sometimes he operate in mid range.
Yeah. What does that say? Real OG Chico in the chat said it's gonna be in CJ's hands. What y'all think about that?
I think so. That'll be he's the veteran. He's the leader. You got a lot more personalities. You got a more talented team. You need the OG to come in here to sort this out. In my opinion, you gotta take a role, even bigger role this year.
So
What,
so
what
CJ
y'all
gotta
think?
be like so CJ gotta be like, no fighting over the ball. I'm gonna decide who's gonna get it.
Something like that. Maybe not saying it vocally, but I think he's gonna straighten it out. He's gonna have to because you got these. Let me tell you something. Zion and Ingram got egos. I mean, I'm telling you, Brett. Brandon Ingram ego is retarded. And Zion Williamson, you already know. So I think they like each other, but I just think you gotta just sort of get these egos right because you got all these bosses. Somebody got to straighten it out. Brandon Ingram ain't taking a back seat to nobody. He don't give a fuck if Zion coming back or not. And he got the locker room. So
He
but
do.
they all look cool. So they all look cool now because they was all at summer league. So and I'm just saying, I just want to know when the shit get crucial, when it's who get the ball. If Brandon Ingram ain't getting the rock no more, then what? I want to see how they figure this out.
It's gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough minutes and enough points out there for all of them. I mean, that ain't
I mean, yeah, because you definitely gonna split them up.
getting the ball. They're gonna be
And
running
CJ
around.
gonna take some big shots too. So as much as you might want to hope it's done, might be CJ might be the fucking closer. Who knows? That might be able to sort everything out, so you don't have to go through the Brandon. And you gotta make sure those egos stay right, because that's the biggest thing that could fucking blow up, in my opinion. Their egos.
And you know what? You know who got to solve that problem? Flight.
Who Graham? Willie?
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah, I believe that Willie too. Willie and CJ, I think they're gonna rely on each other.
Hey,
Because
They're gonna.
Willie and CJ is the veteran, so I think Willie Green gonna rely on him a lot.
but see, it's like okay, when you
You
talk
guys
about that,
believe that the more stars you have on your team, or a salute to the panel, to the chat. What's up,
Hey,
Jess?
Marvin.
Uncle Vern. Uncle Vern, it
It's
sound
good,
like
man.
you way underwater. We can barely hear you, buddy. But
oh, I'm
I did want to ask a question. You guys think having multiple superstars on the team makes a coaching job easier or harder?
I think it's easier, but I think you got to. It could be both. It all depends on the makeup of the stars, but I think it's a combination of both. It's easier, but it's still tough because so you still got to manage them when in crucial moments. Okay, you got a good. Okay, let's say what's the super team, but let's say when you go against the Celtics, I mean you got a coach. Even when the big three, like when the Miami Heat. When they played against the Spurs and they were supposed to have to roll the sleeves up, I mean, it's just certain things, certain matchups and
Well,
shit.
the reason I brought it up, Flight, is that's
Mhm.
why one of the reasons Billy Donovan catching a lot of flack. He couldn't filter through when having two superstars, well, not necessarily superstars, but at least two all stars and Vooch. So everybody felt he did a bad coaching job. It can go against you plenty times when you have superstars on your team. Because if
But
you
you
don't get
also gotta. Oh,
well, hold on one second, Jess. Because if you don't get the results that everybody looking for, the coach is to blame. Go ahead, Jess.
but I will say this: when you buy into your coach and you got a good chemistry with your coach, um, that makes a difference too. Now
Yeah.
I do feel like out of all these years that Bi's been in the league, this could probably be one of his favorite coaches. I'm putting it like that. And if we trying to win and we on this team together, and you believe in your boss or your coach, and you trying to get somewhere, and it's not about an individual stat, but it's more like I'm trying to get a ring, then that could make the job easier because your players are gonna be like, whatever we need to do to win. And that's
Yes,
when,
and
like
that's what
Flight
I.
was saying, it comes to, like the personality of the star and all this stuff. Now you got some stars, and even though Brandon Ingram may have a little ego, but if Willie, and I think Willie can get to them because he showed it last season when there was times when we was looking bad, and coach really had to get him, and he had the speech of the year, talking like you gotta fight. They believed in them. They whatever, and they went out there and they did what they had to do. I believe
Yeah,
that will make it
and
easier. Now it may start off rocky, and it's gonna might be a little headbutting at first, but I think our coach can get it right. I do think if he gets it right, then you can have that many stars on the team and win. Is you all have to be on the same page. And I think that's the
yeah, and then,
problem. You may have a super team, and on that super team, you're gonna have one star that says, I don't care about winning no ring. I just want this check and I just want to look good. And if you all on the same page where it don't matter if I got 13 points tonight or 20 points tonight. If we can get this, if whatever we need to do to get a ring and a championship, then I feel like it can work. You don't butt heads and it can work out. Do I feel like
yeah,
Bi and Zion, are they about their personal stats, or are they about trying to be a championship ring? I think that as far as Zion go, he kind of do gotta show those personal stats, because if he don't, then he gonna probably be considered a bust or whatever. So he do that, and he it's easy for him to get those points. So why not? Bi, because he been holding the team down the most, and he did it without Zion last season. Now, I ain't gonna say he did it because he didn't win no championship, but because he got so far, or the furthest he's been in his career without Zion, then that could give him that little ego, like, bro, you weren't even here during the hardest times. I did, I did this, I built this, or helped build this, or whatever the case may be. But he got to also understand that you need that piece. You need Zion to take you to the next step if Zion is who he is. And as long as everybody on the same page and they realize that, then it should be okay.
yeah. And winning is infectious, and that's what clears up everything. Winning. It's when you're not winning with a bunch of superstars when you usually have problems. I think they're going to be all right. As far as implementing them in there together, I don't think that's going to be a problem either. They can just spread the flow on one side and let Zion do his thing whenever he needs to, or run the regular offense, because you can go down low, and at the end of the game, it's a good thing when you got Zion. You got two different options. You can go
Hey,
jump shot, or you can use Zion to go to the hoop to try to draw a foul. So it
Or
shouldn't
you
be
got
nothing hard.
CJ too.
Yeah, and you got CJ. I'm not even mentioning him. I'm just saying. That's what I meant by
hey,
shooters. You got shooters who shoot
Bob,
jump shots, and you got Zion who can go to the hole to draw a foul.
Bob,
Playoff
can you hear me?
basketball. We can barely hear you.
Bob,
We can barely hear you, Uncle Vern.
That's
Can you
why
I'm
it's
guys hear?
up
gonna
to
try to speak up. Can you hear me now, Bob?
that's why it's up to the
Can you
coach.
hear me
That's
now?
why that falls on the coach, because the coach got to coach the team. He got to know when it's the right time to use what player, and
Yeah,
be able to get these players to understand that, because there's different. That's why I don't ever like to say who's gonna do what, because there's different situations that you got to do. You don't always come into every game doing the same thing. You got
yeah,
different things that you do for different situations, depending on which team you play and how they play and all that other good stuff. And that all
yeah,
falls on the coach. So he got to know what team he playing, who plays best against this team and and what this team gonna be focusing on, and you make the adjustments, and then you run with it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that, and I know Willie hasn't coached Zion yet. He has not coached Zion yet. So let's not forget that. So he's gonna have to see Zion on the floor, and how he works with the team to make adjustments. So you could be a little rocky like that, but at the end of the day, you know Zion gonna get his points. You know Bi gonna get his points. How is what we got to figure out.
yeah.
Sometimes I always say, they not always gonna be together. You can split them up, but sometimes they may play better against a team when they're together. You might have a really good team that can really put defense on Bi, so you're gonna need to have another star player out there with him, so the focus won't be all on Bi. But then sometimes you could say, nah, we could split them up because they can handle it. Put Bi with the bench, not starting, of course, not starting, but you take him out in the first quarter a little early. Maybe he ain't Bi having one of those nights where he ain't starting off hot. He needed to sit down or something, or maybe he hot and you don't want to put him down, so you say, Zion, take a break. Bi hot right now. Let him get it. It just all depends on whatever the case may be.
It's a mix and match. Vern, go ahead. I think we can hear you now. Now he's gone. Gone
Ooh,
completely.
Uncle
Yeah,
Burn.
but I just brought it up because quiet as it's kept, a lot of people don't hadn't probably, noticed it, but usually when you have multiple superstars on your team or multiple all-stars on your team and you don't get it done, the fault falls on the coach. You can go right over to Brooklyn and look at Steve Nash. Everybody want his head because they ain't won, because they figure they should, because they got KD and Kyrie. So it's not no pressure. No, it's not no pressure. Plus, this is his first year coaching these guys. I don't think it's gonna be hard at all, Jessica. I mean, you just
But you
run the
talk,
offense.
you talk about the Nets and you say, look at the Nets and their situation, but they had other stuff going on too.
Yeah, but they
So
had those superstars. That's why
yeah,
Steve Nash name been done.
you really didn't have those superstars because Kyrie couldn't play half of the games, the home
You're
games,
right.
and so you had
So all right.
situations going
So
on.
why is
So
everybody? Why is everybody?
it's not
So why?
really we can't really say uh-huh,
So why is everybody asking for Steve Nash to be fired?
because they got to point the finger at somebody.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, and it's
But that
because of
doesn't
those
mean it's
names you just brought up.
but that doesn't mean that it can't happen, that you can't have a successful career with a couple of superstars with a great coach.
No, I'm not saying that, Jessica. I'm just saying the first thing that happens when they don't win is that they talk about firing the coach. That's all I'm saying.
But
There's been
I
plenty good teams with good players, and the coaches would make did. Look at Steve Nash. I'm just saying when they don't do it. I'm talking. I went to these two, which was Billy Donovan and Steve Nash, because of the players they had. And I'm not saying that nothing is. I'm not even referring to the Pelicans, if that's what you think. No, I'm not. I'm just talking about how the sentiment goes around when you have good players on your team and you're a coach. They fire you if you do not get it done. That's all I'm saying.
well, yeah, did Steve Nash get fired?
No, but they damn sure was. I told everybody he wasn't going to get fired, but everybody else wanted him fired. No, he didn't get fired. No, I knew
Oh,
he wasn't. He's going to last his whole 4 years. He got 2 more years. And actually, he didn't
mm,
do a bad coaching job. They just didn't win it all. He
well,
actually 17 games over 500 in 2 years. That ain't bad.
right.
But they
And
look at the championship because of the names on the team. They say KD and Kyrie, we supposed to win it all. And if they don't, Steve Nash ain't doing his job. Real simple.
yeah, I mean, but at the same token though, you got to look like is Kyrie play half the games?
That's right. And KD got hurt.
So
Now
y'all
they
better
didn't do
watch
that
out for
to
that.
they didn't do that to Udoka in Boston because Boston actually overachieved. They wasn't playing that well, and then they started playing that well. But as soon as they lost the finals, they started pointing fingers, and it went to Marcus Smart on their part, pointing fingers at why they lost. Marcus Smart wasn't a good enough point guard, is what they say.
Y'all crazy in the chat. How was
But
your
the
day
Pelicans,
today, Marvin?
I was fine. I just been real busy here recently, doing some work and stuff. But I had a good day, and it's nice and it ain't as hot down here in Dallas, so that helps a whole lot. Everything's going pretty
It's
good.
it's still hot over here in Florida. It's hot right now, and I'm outside.
Yeah, hell, it ain't. It's been cooling off down here, and thank the Lord for that. How you like your New Orleans Saints game? You a Saints fan?
Oh yeah, we beat Atlanta. I'm from Georgia, so that was a little tough one. But won by like what 1 point. We was down a bit. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie. I didn't really watch the game like that, but I was back and forth. I was doing some other stuff, but I'm not that into football for me to just literally just sit there and just be so focused. Now, if it was the Pelicans game, I would have been very focused. But I do check it out and stuff like that.
yeah. Let me just address one of the comments in the chat. CWE. I use Nash and I use Billy Donovan. I know both of them haven't got fired, but everybody's talking about them being fired. I didn't say they got fired. And I just, if you heard me tell Jessica, I said that's the first thing that comes out of fans' mouth is to fire them. And I said Nash was not going to be fired. I knew he wasn't going to get fired, but everybody said he needs to fire. And I knew he
Who
didn't
will
get
be
fired.
fired first?
Yeah,
Nash or
and
Billy? Billy
that's
or
right.
Nash?
A
I
lot of
say
people been
Billy.
hollering about Billy and Nash being fired. And that means, and it can go back to the players that are on their team and the expectations of that team. If they don't get it done, they're going to blame the coach. Now, I'm not going to even mention what happened with the Lakers and their firing because everybody's going to say that this guy needed to be fired. But it wasn't his fault what happened to the Lakers either. And he got fired.
Come on,
But
Frank
because of
Vogel.
that's right. But because of the players on the team, he had to
Well,
go.
you mean
He
you
was a
mean they
fall
didn't
guy.
make a championship?
That's right.
They didn't make the playoffs.
Or the
Oh,
playoffs.
okay. Oh, I was just wondering how far y'all was taking it, like,
Well, their
or how.
expectations every year in LA, baby, every year is expectations of a championship. So they don't believe in developing players.
That's why I
So
said,
you
man,
think
they need
you
to.
think that if the Pelicans don't make the playoffs, they'll fire the coach?
No, they won't fire your coach. No, no.
But imagine if we don't make the playoffs with Zion. That's
They
gonna be
they
kind of
they
that would be
still won't.
kind
They
of
still they still won't fire. Not
then
his
what
first
I'm gonna
year.
be sitting here thinking like, then now what you got to do?
I mean, it happens. Injury. I mean, I don't hate to bring it up, but injuries can cause a lot of problems for you. They really
Well,
can.
when I talk about the future, I don't involve injuries because we're not finna have no injuries this season, and I'm putting that
Damn
into the
right.
universe ahead of time. So I'm not. I don't even think injuries from my team, anyways.
I mean,
We
but
ain't
if you
finna
speak
have no
about Willie,
injuries next
you
season.
speaking about Willie Green getting fired, he have to do a terrible coaching job this year to get fired.
I mean,
Nobody would be injured. Nobody could get injured,
personally,
and he lose if nobody's injured the whole year, and he don't make the playoffs. I still don't think they would fire him. I mean, his expectations are a little bit too high. I don't think they would fire him even then, but they would really be on him on the next year. You rest assured of that.
yeah, I feel you. But we making the playoffs. I just, was speaking hypothetically, but we making the playoffs. So this is gonna be a good season.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to see Zion come out there and give all y'all teams the business?
Zion
You
played in the
ready,
NBA.
Marvin?
Zion. Zion didn't play in an NBA game before, and he have lost. You do know that,
Yeah, I do.
right?
The team has lost. Zion has played in the NBA and the team has lost.
That's
Yes, I
right.
do know that.
And they have
Um,
won. And they have won also.
yes. But if you start off where you
I'm
left
just
off
anxious,
at,
and I'm just anxious to see this team in general in whole. I want to see how they gel. See how long it takes for them to gel. See how they
do you know
cohesiveness. works.
How long it's been for I've been waiting to see Zion get on the floor and even play.
I know it. Along,
Uh,
have you ever played with Bi? He have, right?
Say what?
Yeah,
He's
he
played
has.
with,
He has.
yeah, he played with Bi.
Yeah, he played with Bi before. Yeah, Zoe and Bi, Zion, Zoe and Bi. But yeah, that was supposed to be our three. Like you got a Zion, Bi, and CJ or
So you're
whatever.
not including
But
Valanciunas.
you know what? I'm not even including Valanciunas, and you know what? He can do a little something too. Ain't that crazy?
That's right. Valanciunas
Because
is the key. Valanciunas is the key. A lot of people don't realize that, but he is. How many rebounds did Zion average?
I don't know,
It wasn't double
but
digits, was it?
I don't think it was as much as Valanciunas did though.
No, it's definitely not many as him. Valanciunas
I
averaged
mean,
11.
Valanciunas had a double double almost every night, didn't it?
Yep. Well, I just say that
And
because
He averaged
because of the size.
7.2 rebounds.
He averaged
who
7.
Zion?
Yeah.
Yeah, 27 minutes while shooting 61.1% field goal,
Yeah. He
7.2
shot
rebounds, and
61% from the field. That's damn good. But whose
and
place is he taking in
3.7
the whose
assists.
spot is he taking in the starting lineup, Jace?
Hold on, you gotta whose spot he taking in the starting lineup?
Yeah.
Who's in our
Who's
starting?
one?
Okay, so hold on, I gotta think real quick. We have Valanciunas, we had Herb, you had Bi,
Probably
you
taking
had
her.
CJ. No, that's only
Not
four. Who
her.
was the fifth? Who was the fifth person?
Was it Nance
It was
Jr.?
no. I think it was no. I think
No.
it was. They were starting Jackson Hayes one point in time.
Okay, so
He's
that's
playing
the
a
spot
power
he's gonna
No,
forward.
take.
wait a
Yeah.
minute. No, like for real, y'all. When we was playing the Suns in the playoffs, I can't even remember who was the fifth person.
I can't remember.
You had Valanciunas, you had CJ, you had Herb, you had Bi. Who am I missing? That started when we was in the
CJ.
playoffs. I
CJ.
said CJ, Bi, Valanciunas, and Herb.
So it had to have been
I'm telling you, I think it was Jackson Hayes who started.
Jackson
I,
Hayes.
you know, you might be right, but I don't remember him starting all the time though.
No, I think he mixed it up. I don't think he started the same. I don't think he started the same
Who was
starting five
starting? Was it
as
Jackson?
soon as you got.
So
I mean, I
So
can
you
go to
saying
the.
Jackson? So you said unstoppable. You saying Jackson Hayes started with the five for the playoffs?
I
I
think
mean,
so.
somebody in the chat. All you got to do is
Yeah,
look up
yes. I'm
the
looking
box
at and
score.
look. I'm looking at it now.
I
It was
can't.
How
C.J.
many
Herb
how
Jones,
many minutes did he
Valanciunas,
get?
Jackson Hayes, and Brandon Eagle. We got 12 minutes to say right here. This for one game. Let's
Okay,
see.
so he only played 12 minutes. They must have took him out real early.
That's why I don't remember him.
Well, if you're looking at the box scores,
So
unstoppable.
now that answers your question. Now that
Yeah,
answers your
that's it.
question. Zion is
Yeah.
taking Jackson Hayes' spot. Come
Wait,
on now,
nah,
y'all.
nah. Hold on. It might have
Yeah,
been. I'm looking at Larry, Larry Nance Jr. He played
that's who I thought it was.
25 minutes one game.
That's who I thought it was.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
I
he
don't
was
think
gonna
he
start.
started. I don't think Larry Nance started.
He
Nah,
mixed them.
he mixed him. He mixed it up.
Yeah,
Because
he didn't
another
he didn't
game he
Because
start one
played
of them
20
all the
minutes.
time.
Look, one game he played 20 minutes, Larry Nance. And the other game, in the same game, Jackson played 16 minutes. Let's see,
Yeah, he
final
mixed
game.
and matched that. He mixed them. But now he's got a solid number 4, so you don't have to do that no more. And
Right.
also, just I hadn't heard you mention this. With the addition of Zion coming back, whichever one of those players are going to the bench is going to help you because they are used to being a starter now. So they're going to bring some good minutes off the bench. There's another plus with Zion coming back.
yeah,
Same thing that I mentioned to a lot of people about the Bulls. With the injuries that we had, if Patrick Williams can stay healthy, then that takes Javonte Green to the bench. He doesn't have to play crucial minutes in the starting lineup at an undersized 4 position. he can go back to his regular position. It helps the coach. It helps the team. It helps the team run more functional because when you're playing your players in the right positions, they know where they should be and what they need to do. A lot of times when you're playing out of position, you get beat here and there. So anytime you can bring back addition of Zion, you know damn well it's a plus though. So that's not a problem. I mean, that's like getting a brand new free agent.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, the best free agent. Who else is better than him? Not many.
Well, I hope he ready.
I mean, but a lot of people talking about the chemistry, worrying about the chemistry rather. It won't take them 15 games to get their chemistry together, and then they'll be off and running.
Yep. And we definitely don't need to be 2-15 though.
Oh no, you ain't gonna go no with that talent. You ain't damn sure ain't going no 0-15. You can make mistakes and win games with that talent. I mean, the whole key to the team is a lot of people don't talk about it is the bench. It's solid.
And you know we whooping the Bulls.
No, I ain't gonna say all that. We
Don't
got
get
solid.
ahead of
I
yourself,
don't know, but I
Jessica.
don't
Hey
know.
Marvin,
Slow
you
down.
Don't get ahead of
was on
yourself.
look, you was on the roll now, giving my team the props now. You know.
Hey, but you
Yeah,
just talking
but you
about my
speaking
team.
bullshit now. Talking
Hey,
BS now,
what you said,
Jessica.
Unstoppable?
You
Nah,
talking BS now.
No,
y'all really think your
if you
team?
look at
Come on
those
now.
teams, they match up real
See,
well
see,
together. If you look
but
at them.
hold on. See, Jessica, that's the thing. I don't think, I know we gonna
There you
whip
go.
that ass. Yep,
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
you gonna see it.
You
You
I
get
gonna
your
hope
see it.
first
so
look.
be there.
We get a little preview of it on TNT in the preseason.
October the 4th, ain't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think Zion and Zoe playing though. So
No, I wouldn't think so either. But still, I
I don't
would.
know
Yeah, I
why
would
not.
think
They
so.
need a minute too. They need to, you know. Zion been gone for a while. You get in game shape. You need a minute. So I say he
you
probably
know
play
what?
10.
I
But
agree.
Yeah, this
I
shouldn't be no
agree.
problem with Zion. There shouldn't be no problem with Zion playing. He should play.
But I don't think he's playing.
I
I don't
do.
know. I heard somewhere where they said that no, I could be wrong. I'm
He
gonna go
gonna at
look that
least
up.
play 10 minutes though. That's the I think. He gonna at least play 10 minutes.
Well,
They,
do they already tell you who's playing? I mean
nah,
they
it's
know.
too early. Nah,
um,
I think. My memory serves me right
well,
now. I don't think.
whether Zion play or not, or whoever not playing, it's a team game, so I need to see them all. I need to see Trey, Jose, Herb. So
That's all
I
right.
need to see
Yeah,
all
right.
of
You can see them all get whooped together. You know what I'm saying?
them. I don't know. I don't know about that. Unstoppable.
No, you don't know.
Unstoppable. You need to stop it.
Nah, just telling the truth. You know.
Well, that's why I've been just sitting back chilling because I really don't even want to talk about it. I just want to. I'm ready for the games to start
It'll be here before you even know it. You know.
so I can come on here and talk my and be like, "What you?" And you better be somewhere to
Unstoppable.
be found, Marvin and Unstoppable.
Yeah, I
Unstoppable.
mean, look,
I got your text about them Bears. You know damn well we played a badass first half. You know that, right?
man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I was so damn tired that day, man. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna set her alarm to check him out. She fell asleep, never slept. Woke up to find out the news. I'm like, man, I know one cat that's gonna be celebrating, but nah,
Man,
they,
boys,
they,
they played
you said
bad
what?
as hell in the first half.
What the Bears won?
Hey, but look, it ain't how you start; it's how you finish.
Yeah, you're right. They made the adjustments and won the game.
Yeah.
I wish y'all was saying that last season for my team.
I
No
did
doubt.
say that. You know, hey Jessica, you know damn well I got jumped. when I said, yo, the Pelicans was gonna make the playoffs and they made a good ass trade. I got hands and feet put on me, called crazy and everything.
Yeah.
Now before then, if y'all kept that team together as it was, I would have still by said y'all weren't gonna make the playoffs. But since y'all made the necessary trade, y'all did good. And put
See
yourself in
you
a good situation.
if you a Pelican fan and you try to walk them flight sports TV streets, you might get jumped on.
I mean, only when you say stuff delusion. Like Scott, he was being a delusion when he first came on, but he still acted delusion a little bit. He was talking about they was gonna take the what's that team? The Blazers spot. I think the Blazers, whatever seed in the Blazers was, the team that they had at that time, they weren't taking the Blazers spot. The team wasn't good enough. Now, if you said that when they had the team they have now, yeah, they would have had a good chance of taking the Blazers spot.
I mean, but that is an argument. We did make the playoffs, and you think about all the teams that uh started tanking or the injuries. That do. I ain't gonna sit here and just cap and be like, that don't make a difference. That do
Yeah,
make a
but
difference.
you made it. You made it after you made the necessary. Once Griffin seen what he had and like, yo, this ain't gonna work. You made the necessary trades to make it work. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying with CJ and that you weren't gonna make it. No, I'm just saying the team that y'all had before y'all made that trade, y'all weren't gonna do nothing. I'm just being honest, and it shows because y'all was losing. That's why he
And I
made
re-
the trade.
and then I remember when they was trying to go after I believe it was Kyle Lowry.
Nah,
Then
I
he
don't
just get
like that.
traded to the Heat.
Yeah, nah, he signed to the Heat to free agency.
And I think that the Pelicans was trying to get him, and I think he was like, hell no.
Nah, stay there. Nah, they need to
But to
stay
be
away
honest
from
with
him.
you, I'm happy he felt like that. No, I promise you that was the story. They was trying to get a vet like a Kyle Lowry and a CJ and whoever else. Um, but I don't think
You know
he
who I
deserved
thought
it.
the Pelicans was gonna get, Justin? I thought CP3 was gonna come back to New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I thought that too a little bit because we needed somebody that what is he, a point guard, and he cool with Willie Green and everything.
I think that would
Then
have been a damn good pickup if y'all got him.
uh and then Willie Green was talking about how he talks to them, Monty and CP3, every day, all day. They communicate a lot. They cool people with each other. They friends. He said, but
Right.
during the playoff, they ain't talk to each other, text each other, or nothing.
Oh
I
no,
guess.
cause shoot, right now, you standing in my way of going what I'm trying to get to. We're trying to get to that second round. And, man, I can't talk to you. Man. You the op right now. you know?
Yeah, that's why it was so. Willie Green was so doggone emotional.
Mm.
He lost, but I mean, you lost to
He put
somebody
up a good
that.
fight.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, you lost to the person that you was just under. It should have went like that.
I mean, it probably would if they had Zion. They probably would have won that.
Yeah, not that right, true. I'm not saying that it could happen, and if they had Zion, it wouldn't have happened. But at the end of the day, I mean, it can't. It's not that bad of a loss because
Hey,
you lost against the team you just was helping. So of
right.
course they're a good team because you helped that, just like you finna help us.
Word.
But and then CJ made a comment when he got traded to the Pelicans. He told Larry and Larry Nance had an injury. He had to have surgery when he got traded to us, so he didn't play right away with us. And CJ told when he was like, "Welcome to the Pelicans," whatever. When he finally came, he told Larry he said, "You know what? We're gonna make the playoffs because I ain't never not made the playoffs." And that's exactly what they did.
CJ never missed the playoffs.
No, he did. Did he?
No, I don't think so.
And what he told them folks, he said we gonna make the playoffs, and that's what they did.
Yeah, they're gonna make the playoffs again. I can't wait till we start seeing what's going on behind the scenes. I bet the
Yeah,
team they look
they try
good.
have what is it? Training camp has that
No,
started?
I don't know.
Nope,
Nah,
not yet.
nope. Training camp starts. I think. Sometime like December.
When does training camp start?
I think next month.
No, no, yeah, October. October.
I mean, October the 4th is next month, and that's when preseason start, don't it?
Well, I'm not 100% sure. I have to look it up. I don't want to get the wrong
You
info.
don't believe nothing I say, huh?
No, no, you're right. No, I was just saying. I know that the preseason starts the next month on the 3rd. You right about that. I just don't know the start of date of training camp.
Oh, I'm just talking junk. I'm
No,
a
you
woman.
telling the truth
I
about
like
the
to talk.
training. You telling the truth about the preseason. I don't know about the training
Nah,
camp.
training camp start before that. I think it starts sometime in September.
I mean, September almost over with.
Yeah, it's probably maybe like the last week of September 20th or something. Cause what's his name?
Cause ain't
Golden
that when
State and
Zoe
the
got a
Wizards
that's
preseason September 30th, so training camp start before.
so don't ain't that when Zoe got a check in next week?
Yeah,
Next month.
he already
No,
in
it's
there.
not check. Yeah, he already in Chicago.
So if he already checked in, don't they have to give you an update on his injury?
Well, they haven't made that. They haven't said that
Not to
yet.
media day. A media day they gonna talk ask him, but even when media day get there, they don't have to. Well, not so far as media day, but they really
Media
don't
day
have to
ain't
tell him
till
nothing.
Yeah, that's gonna dominate media day.
but media day ain't till like the right before the preseason, not before training camp.
Everybody gonna ask that question from
Right.
everybody be
That's what I'm
playing.
saying. But they don't have to. They can really avoid that question if they want to. They really
Yeah, I
don't have
know
to
that's what I'm
answer.
saying. That's gonna dominate
Uh,
the whole thing.
uh,
They have 5 people at one time talking about. So what's the update on your injuries, though?
Yeah, it's gonna be. What about how you gonna play without them? How does this affect the team? Well, what was your thoughts on the news? How's this been weighing on? This is just gonna it's gonna be crazy. They probably gonna do something. And the NBA is
that's the
tricky.
see. This is right.
They
This
said don't ask
it's
these questions. We can settle it right now. That's as far as we're gonna discuss it. They'll probably do some shit like that.
right. I say next man up. Right now he's trying to get back on track. I know he want to be with the team. He's been trying his best to get with the team. He just ran into a little bit
Shit
of
could be
obstacle.
funny as hell. I can't
So
wait to
hey,
meet it then.
but they gonna try to don't say some bullshit. But hey, this
So
the
you
next
really
man
ain't
up, man.
gonna know. So you really ain't gonna know until game day.
Well, I don't know. We're gonna know whenever they say
Uh,
it. They're coming out. The news could come
Right.
out tomorrow that the timetable on Lonzo Ball is 3 to 6 months, or the timetable is 4 to 6 weeks. You don't know what could happen. The
they
I
could
timetable
think he's
gives
fine
early.
though,
they
man.
could know. They just
I
ain't
think
saying
he's
it.
fine.
Well, who
Hey,
knows? Yeah, you could say that. I mean, or they determining that right now
They
as we speak.
figure out. Yeah, they
hey,
trying to
Flight,
figure out.
Yeah.
you going to work in that 2K drill with the post moves yet?
Yeah, I've been trying. Right now, I'm fucking around with playing Halo right now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just cooling. I've been 2K'd out. I'm about to definitely jump back in there. I'm about to probably get back into 2K tomorrow.
You
I
said a
played a
what
whole lot of
2K?
games though. I said I probably play 2K again tomorrow. Foreign was on earlier. SB. It was me, SB, Foreign.
What on Xbox?
Yeah.
You said you getting the PlayStation one this week, right?
Yeah. I saw the PlayStation one. I'm gonna
Oh, you
definitely
got it
get that.
already?
Nah, not yet.
Oh,
I ain't even turned the PlayStation on in a minute.
Yeah,
About
video games.
yeah. I like fell back, but I guess I'm trying to jump back into it. I
You
haven't
don't
been.
play Jessica? Oh, my bad,
No,
Flight.
look, the only thing I used to do is my little friend used to play the game, and you know, in the 2K at the beginning when you gotta like build your man or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
stupid.
I used to help do that. Ooh, give him, make his hair look like this, give him a beard, do this,
Right.
make him taller, make his arms longer. I used to
Yeah,
do stuff like that, you know. But as far as I tried to play it, but
it get kind of complicated. You got to know how to play games now, dude. They done made this shit. The learning curve is horrible. I mean, especially for somebody who ain't
Yeah.
never played, ain't never done nothing. I mean, they ain't give nobody no breaks this year. Unstoppable.
No, they didn't, man. They
Because other
didn't.
games they
That's
was prioritizing newcomers. They prioritizing the main stage.
yeah. I like that though. Even though I'm getting my ass whooped like crazy, I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah.
gonna
I
take some
mean,
definitely some youth.
I'm gonna do a review on the game this week. I'll review it on the channel. It's been a while. Like I said, I don't know how people could review a game. Like, how the hell can you review a game in one day? I mean, it's like I'm still figuring out how to learn the shit now. It's crazy.
Nah, Ted, this unstoppable. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm still like I said, bro. The one thing that's really stopping me from doing something is that the damn playbook calling is broke. You can't call no doggone play. The only thing you can call is a cut to the basket, post up. As far as like running your 3-point plays and all that, like I think it's called floppy or whatnot. You can't do none of that. So that probably not gonna be fixed to like to a tip off. Yeah, that's when I probably go in there and try to get busy with the post moves. So I don't want them to wind up breaking something. What you listen to, Jessica?
that ain't me.
Huh?
That must be flight. That's flight. That ain't me.
Uh, oh, okay.
That's
We
you,
got
flight.
it's good, sir. No, I wasn't.
What's good, man? Nah,
Oh, that's Ted.
yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that. I came in
yeah.
because of that.
With the
Yeah.
2K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have it. I mean, Unstoppable on PS4. Do I even got you as a friend?
Oh, oh, you on
I
PS4
mean, no, pardon
Unstoppable?
me. No, my bad, my bad. We on P5, my bad. Pardon me,
Yeah.
man. My bad. I made a
Nah,
mistake. I was
nah, that's
you got me as a friend?
um, nah. I think I sent you a request. I don't
All
know.
right, I gotta check it because like I said, I ain't been on PlayStation in a minute, but I'm gonna be
You on
on
the
P5.
P5, Ted?
Yeah, bro. Yo,
I
Yeah.
gotta add you.
2K playing games this year though, bro. This shit pissing me off. I ain't even
What you
gonna hold
mean?
you.
What you mean?
He
Nah,
can't because he can't cheese no more.
nah, not even, bro. Yo, peep game, right? Like I just moved over to the P5, so I don't really know nobody on the P5 like that. You feel me?
Yeah,
Right.
that's why I went to the Xbox. I said, nah, I ain't doing it. I'm gonna
But
go where I know. Where I
but
know
look,
I'm gonna find the game. Done.
but look what the pain is coming in at. They don't got a random court. They don't got everybody. Everything is just straight squad. Like a squad could come just literally just hit the X button and take you off the court, bro. On
Mm.
on every single court. Like usually you got a random court where no squads can get on,
Right.
and you
Right.
could just
Yeah.
sit there. Yeah, bro. Like this shit is not like that, bro. And I promise y'all, bro. I am all over social media just destroying 2K about this. I'm gonna get
I'm gonna do a review. So maybe we should do a live review.
yo
But
Yeah.
for
everybody said their pieces.
What's your name on the P5, bro?
CO
Oh, wait,
C
hold on. Just put it in the private chat. I said it because I don't know if you want your stuff out
Nah,
there like that. Yeah.
I just said I ain't got no friends. I put it out there
Uh,
live, man.
uh,
Shit.
I'll put it in the
Shit.
okay.
private chat. I'll just drop
What
it in
is
the
it?
private chat.
All right, good looking, man. Nah,
No, I
he
mean
gonna.
drop yours. No,
No, he's talking
you
about
drop.
his.
I'm talking
Oh,
about
okay.
mine.
What's
Say,
your?
Ted, unstoppable. You know what,
Mine's
guys?
is
I listen to you guys talk about the PS5. I stopped messing with that. I got hurt on my job. I bought it for my stepsons. The PS3. PS3, I think the last one I bought for them. And I
Mm,
had never played it, but I used to play when I was real young, them old games, Atari and all them damn things. So the boys wanted me to start playing. So I learned how to play. I had to retire, fellas. I was losing too many friends. I hear everybody talk about PS. If I start back playing PS at my age now, I used to play. Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
try
telling you
it.
the truth. I used to play in tournaments online, whooping
Shit, me too.
ass.
Yeah, me too,
College,
man.
I used to play college football and use one of the worst teams and beat one of the best teams. And you know that was hard to do in football
Yeah.
because I could turn, it's easy to turn into the man and control them well. But I hear y'all talking about, I'm going to check it out. I might buy one and start playing. Maybe I get on there with y'all.
What
That
was
P,
that,
that
Marv?
Get both of them, man.
I
That's the
ain't
best
played
of
in
both worlds.
10 years. I ain't messed with it in 10 years, but I know I still know how to play.
Now, what you said your name was, Seth? Oh, you put it in
s-
the private chat.
yeah, my fault. I spelled it. I spelled it wrong. It's actually
Oh,
the last name is correct. I'm gonna
uh,
fix it for you right now. That first name is spelled the second way. You see it?
oh, hold on.
Oh, I'm about to cut my. You on the PlayStation right now?
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
I got you.
I'm about to cut my shit on right now.
Yeah, why don't y'all play a
Yeah.
game right quick? Let me see what y'all got.
Flight don't got it
Nah,
yet.
I don't got 2K. You got Mortal Kombat? I go live on my PlayStation right now on
Yeah, I
YouTube.
could go. Me too. That's the yo.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why I went back to PlayStation. Cause on Xbox you can only stream on Twitch, and Twitch ain't all that, man. You gotta
But
download. You gotta
you gotta
download your
do,
content and then move it over to YouTube. It's too much
or,
work, man.
or you gotta do, you gotta use a external source.
Don't
Let me
none of y'all
find
play
you as a
Madden?
friend.
Y'all don't
I
play
don't got,
Madden?
I don't got Madden.
Oh, see, that was
I
the
don't
game.
play.
That's the only one I
I
used to play. Madden,
I
Madden
mean,
in
yo,
college.
I gotta go get Mortal Kombat for PlayStation so we can do the online matches, man. That's the game we need to get and try to get next. That's my game right there.
Heck
You get
yeah.
Injustice, Mortal Kombat. Like I'm a Mortal Kombat legend. You
I,
understand?
On
Like
what
I'm gonna go down in the Hall of Fame. Like one day I'm gonna
what phase?
retire type shit.
What
Unstoppable
phase of
retirement.
PlayStation? PlayStation 4 or 5?
I'm on PlayStation. I got next generation systems in my household, Marvin. I got an Xbox Series X. You
Look,
understand?
play, man.
I have a
yo,
PlayStation. I have a
bro.
PlayStation 5. Hold on, wait a second. Let me cut the camera. I'm gonna cut the camera on. Let me see. Let me show you what I'm working with over there. Now it's not neat because this kind of shit is just it's crazy.
I don't even see you, Ted.
Uh,
You don't see me where?
I'm trying to find you. It ain't coming up. Is it all close together? Or is it space?
Nah, there's a space. CODEY space.
Yeah.
I'm right here
It
with you
ain't.
right here.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Uh,
try again.
look at this right here, Marvin. You see this? I have next generation consoles in my house. This is an Xbox Series X. You see that green right there? You see that money green?
Yeah.
That's what you need to get in your lifetime. This is the most powerful console in the world.
What's that? The Xbox?
You see
Now
that
which
money
one?
green?
Yes, the PS5 better than X. Which one the best? Xbox
Stop
or
it. Stop it.
PlayStation?
Now I love this. I love my PlayStation, but it ain't got nothing on this one right here. It ain't got nothing. Yeah, there's a nothing.
What the
This the
graphics are better?
Bugatti. This the Bugatti.
He
This
said
just
The
a
this the
graphics.
pretty. Yeah, this just a pretty.
Bugatti.
Hey,
This
hey,
just a pretty BMW right here. But
hey, Ted.
this the
Yeah,
machine.
what's good?
You gonna have to probably try to find me, man. I done typed it in. I can't. I
Oh,
can't find you,
look
bro.
here, man. We got the switch over here. You see that right there?
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
about to do it
I
right
gotta
now.
get y'all Nintendo Switch. So we got
What flight?
everything. You see this unstoppable? Everything is here. You see?
Uh,
Look at this. All three systems.
Flight. You need to put some challenges out there, man. Somebody challenge you in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I got Mortal Kombat for all three
uh, I,
systems.
I already told. I already
See my
played fight.
Switch.
I ain't good at Mortal Kombat like I
It's
used
not
to be,
even my
man.
Switch. That's my son's Switch. But we just share. We play all of these games. they run noise.
Like
Yeah,
be
I don't
cheating in
see
that Mortal Kombat, bro.
Flight. No,
yeah.
Flight. I don't hear you talking about no NFL. You don't play no NFL game?
I don't play Madden.
Oh,
I
come
suck.
on now. That's where the
I
that's
suck.
where the
I suck.
that's where the challenge is right there,
But
bro.
actually, Madden sucks. Actually, the game is trash because it didn't do well. I mean, I looked into the reviews, so I ain't buying it. They said the game is garbage already. I'm like, okay, I know that won't be getting out. I'm gonna wait on this. There's a couple of games. Yeah, you got the new the God of War coming out in November. Call of Duty coming out in November, if I'm not mistaken. So you got a lot of shit coming out. You got the VR2 coming out the top of next year. So this is the perfect time to jump back into your video games. I bought these games for a reason, you know. So whenever these new whenever the new hottest shit come out, I want to have it. I don't give a damn what system is on. I don't got no allegiance, but I love Xbox, but I don't give a damn. Whatever's hot, I'm going wherever it's hot, you know.
So hold on, hold
Hey,
on,
hey,
hold on.
Flight, hold on. Flight, you got a challenge in the trap, bro. You got
Or
a
what?
challenge.
What
Yeah,
challenge or what? Mortal Kombat?
yeah. Eric Bell
It's
What
said
about
you want no
what?
smoke.
What system? We can go right now. We can go live
that's
on.
right.
We
I
can do
want to
anything.
see
I'll
it.
put the
Go right
cameras
now.
on
I
right
want
now.
to see it. Go
Tell
right
Eric
now. I
Brown.
want to
Hold on,
see
wait
it.
a second. Tell him the app. This my shit on everything. We can go. We can do it. I'll put the camera on the TV, or we can go live on my PlayStation if you want.
Hey,
That's
hey,
my
hey,
that's my gamer
That's what I'm
tag and my PSN. Hold on, that's the wrong one. My bad. That's the wrong
flight.
one. Hold on.
That's what I'm talking about. Flight. Put a challenge out there. You might get somebody.
hold on,
Oh,
yo,
the second one is mine. The second one is mine. Somebody
Eric.
said flight one, no smoking Mortal Kombat.
Eric Bell,
Okay,
put your info in the chat. What
we're gonna
system
put
you
it.
on, bro?
He said next
Do it.
gen.
Now we know next gen. What you on, PS5
Everything.
or Xbox? Which one?
You gonna say he on Nintendo Switch?
I'm gonna be honest, man. Flight pretty good in that Mortal Kombat, man.
He on Xbox.
I ain't
We could
that.
do. Yeah, I'm on Xbox right now. Let's go. Yeah,
Well,
send
let's
send me
get it.
send the damn fucking invite. You see,
That's right.
we're ready to go, man. I'll put the TV up right now, but I'm about to put it on the shelf. I'm
Hey,
about to
hey, you get
electrify.
that, Ted?
Nah,
Hold on,
I can't find you neither.
Ted.
Oh, he
Ted
did.
and uns. I
You,
got a question
Yeah,
for y'all. Y'all like
he
Xbox
dropping his
what,
or
location.
PS?
He just
I'm gonna try
dropped
to
his
find you
name.
one more time.
Even though I
What's
just
up, Marvin?
I ask you and Ted, which one y'all like the best, Xbox or PS?
I, I, I like
You go ahead.
Xbox. I'll answer. You I already think you already answered mine. I'm an Xbox dude. Like I grew up on PlayStation, but for some reason, I mean, me and my friends, we always played Xbox. Like we used to play Halo back in the days. Like used to play 4 players, so I had a lot of experiences on Xbox.
Well, the
Like a
reason I
lot of
always
lot, lot
played
of fun
PlayStation
experiences.
because I always thought that Madden was one of the best football games that came through PlayStation.
Yo, look for it
Yeah,
again, man. I was appearing offline. My fault.
I don't think that's it, brother. Hold on, we'll try it again.
I think
Search the player.
tell this guy Eric got juice. I think I just added him. That's Eric Bell.
I can't
I,
see it on the
Yeah,
screen. We can't.
Oh,
You ain't got it on the screen, Flight.
he's not even online right now.
he
Oh,
probably
okay.
appearing offline.
But we
Oh,
can see your screen.
he
Like you,
is online.
you
Hold
still
on,
got
but
the Pelicans on your screen.
we gotta wait a second until he joined the fucking. Let me see what he doing.
I found Flight though. Flight, you got like one of those old school arcade games, right?
Yeah, it's an arcade logo on the
Yeah, I'm about to
PlayStation.
ask you what's your picture?
Mine's the arcade logo on PlayStation.
No, I'm talking about Ted.
Um,
I'm gonna put the camera up for you, man. I'm like, oh no, wait a second. You should see all these games we got on
I
here. The
should be the
place
only
I'm
one
talking
there,
about.
but mine's is like a ninja, which is
Yeah. Look at this right here, man. Look at this right here. You see the
oh
count?
my god, bro. White t-shirt, black face, bro.
You see that?
Yeah, I want to
168
see. I
games.
want to see this match in
I,
Mortal Kombat.
hey, bro, look in the private chat again. That's how you spell it, right?
So many games. We got a lot of games. That's why I said I gotta. But this is Game Pass though, so I don't buy all of these games.
I think I hold on. Let's see something.
You see that?
Is
You
your
see that,
challenge
right?
up? Is he challenging you, Flight?
I sent. I mean, he's online.
You said it's a ninja, right?
Yeah, white t-shirt, black face.
Yeah,
And
he on home. I'm gonna give him like 2 seconds if he don't do nothing. He just playing games. You see me? We up and running.
Eric Bell. Okay. Oh, he's a Flight. He wrote in the chat. He wrote in the chat. Send the invite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't see you, bro.
yeah, that's weird, bro. I don't see you neither.
You running from no smoke, Flight. He
you
waiting on you.
you on the
That
Hold
must be
P5,
on.
right?
that must
Yeah,
be missing. That must be
what's
missing
the
something.
first letter you put in there?
For you?
Yeah,
12.
I'm just being sure because a lot of people get that wrong.
What they think that? What the hell they think 1 and 2 is?
They think it's an R because it looks like an R a
he
little
is
bit.
about to join. Now I just gotta figure out where to position my TV so y'all can see it.
That's
Yeah, because you
crazy
got
though.
to set the point.
So
That's pretty cool.
that's your PS name.
You're a little bit too low, Flight.
Mm.
You need to come higher. Because
Yo, try it.
we getting it in an upward vision. We ain't
Yeah,
gonna really be able
right
to
in the
see.
private
No,
chat.
yeah.
I'm
That's what I'm
looking.
saying. I gotta.
I don't know if this is gonna work. You could try this.
Yeah,
You
he
need
about
to.
to join on.
That's
Uh,
better
One
right there.
second.
If you can get it closer the way you had it, it was better right then.
I think this the best it's gonna get right here. This is
Yeah,
what I'm be able
that'll
to
work.
actually play.
That'll work. We can see it.
I ain't gonna lie. He playing with Kung Lao. Okay, this is gonna be a challenge.
See
That
if that
flight,
comes up.
you was talking big noise. You can't lose this damn fight.
Hey man, things happen. Things happen. We don't know until we get in there. We don't know.
It's
But
facts.
this is definitely I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, don't give away your skills, Flight. Don't give away your skills. Who is that you use, Flight?
Oh,
Flight focus right now. I ain't trying to hear it. You know, stop it. That worked.
Hell no.
Somebody getting the hell beat out of
That's Eric.
the fuck out of here, nigga.
Eric. You're gonna have to do better than that. Flight from
Hold on,
if it was a fair fight,
Ted.
he
I'm gonna
would
try
have.
another way.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
hold on.
He came out fighting this time, Flight. Flight whooping the shit out of him with that stick. Damn.
Okay.
Boy,
Oh,
he putting them beads on you now, Flight.
yeah, these niggas is wildin', bro. Yo, the future. God bless the future, right?
Right.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man.
Just like that, we got an instant
Stop playing
battle
with
on
me.
live, and it's
Stop
gonna
playing
be
with
down.
me. Fatality, nigga. Fatality.
Flight it took your head off, son.
Hey,
Literally.
Fatality.
hey, you see how there? Flight handle Mortal Kombat like I handled 2K, man. That's what I told Flight. I ain't gonna beat him in that Mortal Kombat,
Come
man.
on. Come on, man.
And it took your
Come
head
on, man.
off.
I'm
Literally.
gonna go down in history, man.
He
Did
took
he
your
quit,
head
Flight?
off.
Did he
Listen,
quit?
man. We ain't about to do six. We ain't doing 15 rounds tonight, man.
Hey,
You
hold on.
know,
Hey,
we,
Flight. Eric said stop
I'm a
spamming.
I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman. We'll deal with that later. Come on,
That was
Eric
cool,
Down.
man.
He said stop spamming, Flight.
Come on, man. Stop playing, man. You don't want no smokes. He's gonna stop spamming. Come on, man. Go play some practice, man. I got years in this shit, man. You want to see my? Yo, I got an hold on.
Hold on.
Wait.
Let's see the rematch.
Only
Flight.
one round?
We ain't doing
Let's see the
15
rematch.
rounds. No, we ain't doing
Only one
15
round,
rounds
bro?
tonight.
Nah,
You
you
gotta
gotta
do
give
the
that man a
Flight. You gotta
chance
get
to
a
do
Come
some
on,
more.
rematch.
Flight. Damn, don't run from the
Look at this
smoke,
right here.
Flight.
You see this?
Don't run from the smoke,
Yeah,
Flight.
this
Give him
how much a legend I am, man.
Get
This how we play Mortal Kombat.
You
Get your
gotta get
Mortal
a man a
Kombat.
chance to redeem
Right.
himself,
You
though,
gotta
I'm
bro.
Get
telling
a
you, you
chance
gotta
to get
give
his
him a
Mortal
rematch,
Kombat
Flight.
out. He got to get his
Get a
Mortal
man a
Kombat out.
rematch, Flight.
He
Oh,
got to get his
Get a
Flight,
Mortal
man,
Kombat shit out. Get your Mortal
Flight. Get a
Kombat
man a
out.
rematch. Get a man a rematch.
Nah, I've been doing this shit
Jesus
too long.
Christ.
I've been doing this too long. I'm not gonna keep
Flight.
doing
Don't be
this, man.
like that, man. Don't be like that, Flight. Get a man a rematch, man.
This how I play Mortal Kombat, man. I mean, I really do this, man. I'm not gonna keep playing these kind of games,
Flight said, I'm gonna take the shine,
man.
and
I'm
I'm
not
out.
Eric say best of
Hey,
3, Flight.
Nah, we'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Oh, shit, yo,
No,
Flight, you crazy.
it's not the right time. We're gonna do that tomorrow.
He's Flight taking his dub, and he out, bro. That's crazy.
This how I play Mortal Kombat, man. You see, I'm nice with Sindel. We go old school with it, man. That's all. I mean, I'm out. You see, I don't know about this stuff right there, man.
Flight, you gonna make me go buy that damn thing and beat you in 2 weeks.
Yo, you can get this. They got this. They got the online one for this. They got the arcade one up online version. See, yeah.
That's crazy. I can't see this man on PS5, yo.
What
You
they
sure
got
you on the
online?
cloud?
Like they got Mortal Kombat online?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm sure, bro.
Yo, they
I
got a
can't
Mortal
find you
Kombat.
either.
Yo, they got a Mortal Kombat online for the arcade one
Man, you
up
should you
too.
should turn your system on, man. Make sure that's the right name.
What, PS5?
Yeah.
Nah, it's definitely P5. I know
No,
that
I
for a
said
fact.
no. I said turn it on. Make sure that's your right name. I don't
Now
know why I can't find you.
I'm on it right now. Like literally, I can't get yo, bro. Every time I get on the court to play, son, squads come bully me off, bro. It takes me like 2 hours just to get a game, bro.
All right, hey, listen, we could
Hold
do
on,
more of
man.
those. Listen, I want to do more of those. So y'all let me know if y'all interested. Eric Bell, we could do. You talking about this the best of thing? Nigga, I will put you in a war zone with a bunch of Mortal Kombat players that'll just wipe the floor with you. You understand?
But
I
come,
give you your best of three. I give you your best of three. I mean, I'm nice. I got a lot of people. You know that really do this. You understand? So you know, you come fuck with me in Mortal Kombat. We're gonna sharpen your blades. You know.
Flight, flight, you greasy though, flight.
Well, you know.
hey,
Well, you know.
look. Do this, Ted. I'm about to give you this other game tag and
Yeah,
see if you can find me.
put it in there. That's crazy, flight. Yo, flight. The game is set up for 2 rounds, bro. Sudden death is the third. You gotta get this man a second round, bro.
Right. Word.
Flight making his own rules. I ain't mad at you, but goddamn, that's good. You gotta let that man go to bed upset. He gonna break something over there, man. I know I would.
Yeah, like you gotta get a man a rematch.
At least if he lose both rounds, he can leave and be like, I eat that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when a man don't want to give you all your rounds, bro, that I don't know, man.
No,
That could make
you
you a
know what
little emotional.
he gonna say is he didn't beat him because he didn't give him all his round.
Facts.
And say you don't know if I was gonna win that second round. So
That's crazy. That's like you rolling dice with a dude and you tell that man 3 games and you win that
yeah,
money. That man, that nigga start. That nigga
shit.
kill you,
You
bro.
shooting dice for $1,000 a shot and then quit after that first shot.
What? Yo,
I'm
bro.
I'm taking my ends and running.
That's right.
That's
Oh man.
What's that Biggie Smalls song? You've been robbed, player hater.
Hey
Yo,
you've been robbed. Right.
like got you, homie. I ain't gonna hold you, man. That's a New York nigga for real. Flight may not be living in New York, but he's a New York nigga. Official.
that's a cold shot right there.
That's a cold shot. That's a New York shot right there. That's that
And he
shit that
look, the fight ain't even talking now. He ain't trying to get back
Yeah,
on.
right. Like bogus as hell. you you
he got
bogus for that, bro.
he got no emotion towards the situation, nothing. Flight
Hey, say, check
What he
this out,
say?
fellas.
He said,
Let me
nah,
ask y'all
man.
this. You think Flight would have went on the second round if he'd have lost that first round?
I mean, the way he went,
Right.
he finished him though. He took his head off literally, so there's a good chance.
No,
Flight
but
would
you
have
know
won.
what though? It looked like Eric was trying to get a feel for him though, and he
Yeah,
was looked like he was starting to get him, but
yeah, because
we don't know. We
That the
don't.
reason Flight ain't giving him another shot. Come on, Flight.
That man about to
Nah, man.
he about to unsubscribe, Flight.
It's a bad time, man. We can play tomorrow.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did you wrong, son. What you got, a basketball on that one, bro? That's your picture?
Yeah.
I don't know what the problem was, but I don't know why you can't find me though. That I gotta find out. I found you. All right, you gotta reset your privacy settings.
You said reset it.
Well, you gotta set it. I can't. It's saying that you
Ted,
blocked. Yes,
bring it
sir.
up on your
You can't send me a friend request.
Nah,
Ted,
I can't.
bring it up
Okay.
on your channel. Bring it up on your channel so I can watch it when we finish tonight.
I got you, man. Yo, Marvin, I'm telling you, bro. It takes me like about an hour and a half to get a game, bro. It's
Well, you can
2K.
get one with him. Can't you get one with Unstoppable?
Yeah, if we play
Uh,
twos, if we
Yeah,
play
that's what I'm
twos,
saying. It won't be no problem then, right?
nah. I'll play twos just for the hell of it. I don't like playing twos though, but
What
I
is that?
do it
What you mean? Twos is what?
2-on-2.
Oh, you can't play 5-on-5?
You could, but you got to go to the
you gotta go
rec
to
for
rec.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, he got all these stipulations on this new shit, huh?
No, what he talking about is my
Threes.
player. He talking about my player. Marvin.
Oh, he probably. I see what you're saying. You
He
talking
probably
about?
thinking of hardwood.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I got where you going with it. Now we talking about personal play though. Like you make your own character and you playing with your character.
Oh. All right, but wait a minute. When you do that, because see, when I played Madden and college football, we never allowed that because people would make their players too good. 99% all the way across the board. No. Now we play
Nah,
with regular. All right.
believe it
So
or not,
how is your overall how good are you?
nah, that's the purpose of the game though. Like you have to build your character, so you got to earn your overall.
Okay, so you earn it. You can't just put in and be a 99 and
Nah,
shoot. Okay.
nah,
All right.
like nah,
Okay.
hell no. That's the purpose of the game though, is for you to build your archetype.
Okay. And you started what? 50%?
You start at 60, and if you spend some good money, you can start at 85.
And okay, but that's an advantage if you got good money,
Well,
obviously.
that's how they make their money. Like that's 2K.
Yeah.
That's 2K making their money.
But if you keep playing it, your rating goes up if you get better and better, right? Without paying.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
Okay.
purpose though. But they don't gotta, bro. They only got teams on here. Like I can't even explain it with that background noise. It's kind of hard.
Oh, that's me, my bad.
You sound
You
like
said
you
they
get,
only got
huh?
twos on there. You
Nah,
say
they got
they only go
they
ahead.
got everything. They got twos. They got threes. They got everything. But what I'm saying is, usually they have a court. All right, put it like this: if me, you, and Unstoppable, we could both, all of us, get into a group together. You with me so far?
Yeah. On the same
All right,
team.
right. And we could go on a court and we could play. So we'll be considered a squad. You understand?
Yeah.
But then there's other people that don't have groups. So they're considered randoms, meaning that they just randomly there by themselves. You understand? Which is me right now.
And they
So
just join on.
right. But the problem is that you see me, you, and Unstoppable, because we're in a group setting, we could come take that random off the court just by hitting the X button.
Oh.
And that's what they doing to me right now. Like every record I go to, bro, like a squad
You
come
sure?
and
I bet you it's something in the settings you can stop that with.
nah, that's 2K, bro. They just fumbled. Usually every year they got a random court. There's one court where squads can't come and take you off. They don't have that. They don't have that this year. Not yet, anyway. I know it's coming because enough people don't complain about that dumb shit. I've been on
Hmm.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere, bro. Wherever there's a 2K saying, I've been complaining, bro. So they know my name by now.
Hmm. So
And
you and
my people,
Unstoppable finna play?
if he fixes settings,
I'm not even at home. I'm not home, bro.
oh okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah, I was checking.
that ain't gonna happen. But at least I know where you at now, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I would do PlayStation got something on their app where I can just share my damn name without having to type it in?
Nah, I don't think so.
Let me see.
It's-
That's crazy. I mean, it's the second time I ran into this problem.
Hmm.
Nah, that's your privacy settings.
No,
Your
no,
shit is.
I'm talking about my main account. My main
Oh,
account. Yeah. Hey, yo,
nah,
Flight, man, you back?
nah. Once I got you on that account that I'm able to get you on, I should be able to get your other one too.
Right, I was just gonna go in there and get some names because I don't know why this ain't. It's not working. I done spaced it. I done put it together.
You
I
know.
can't find it.
Oh, you put a line, put a hyphen.
No, you ain't put that in there.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, try it, man.
Oh,
Now wait a minute, Unstoppable. How you trying to get in through your phone?
no, I'm just trying to add them. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Nah, but he trying to know how you doing that if you're not on the PlayStation.
I'm doing what? I'm on the app. I'm on the PlayStation app.
There you go. That's the
oh,
answer.
oh, it's a PlayStation app.
There's
Yeah,
an app.
PlayStation app, or Xbox app, yeah, all that.
There's an app for
But you have.
everything.
All right. So wait a minute. How I couldn't use it if I didn't have a PlayStation here at the house, though, right?
Yeah, you
Nah,
could.
you need an
You
account.
could.
You
You
got to
can.
have an account.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
right. You just open up an account. I think you open up an account for the app or
So you
whatnot.
can just create an account.
Right.
Oh, but
Yeah, once you have the PlayStation, you automatically have an account though.
yeah.
Once you log in, your account is automatically created.
That's crazy. I cannot. And you said you got a ninja profile picture, right?
Yeah, dude with 3 hours on his back, long hair, black face though. It's a shadow face. You can't see his face with a white T-shirt.
And you saying the one that say on the private chat, the one that say 3 a.m. That's your tag, right?
Yeah, the
Your
COD.
PSN name, right?
Yeah, CODEY. Followed by whatever's next. Man, that's crazy, 2K. CODEY dash MC. Yada yada yada. I could
Ted,
really
is that Ted, is that
Oh, see,
CODY?
now I found you, man. You ain't,
because of the dash, right?
yeah,
Mrs. Dash.
yeah, yeah. Now you should be doing something.
Yeah, I see you. See? That's
So now
crazy.
y'all can play
So
together, right?
Did you put it down, Shamar?
That's probably
That's
yeah,
probably why you couldn't
I
find me.
think I think I did put the dash in. I'm not too sure.
I like that picture though.
Yeah, that's my ish right there. I like that. Yo, look, I'm about to get pulled off again, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. And the reason why this shit pissing me off because you can't. First of all these dudes are leveling up way before me. That's number one.
Ted,
So
bring it
that
up on your channel. Bring it up on your channel. I'm gonna bring up another one of my devices. I want to look at it.
what the stress that I'm going through. You really want to see this, man?
Yeah, I just want to see what you're talking about. I want to see what you're talking about.
Yo, bro, I'm going through it right now, bro. All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna download the video, and then I'm gonna do my review. Actually, nah, you're helping me out. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I want to see what it looked like. I mean, because I'm thinking, because one thing, the reason I'm asking this is because we used to have problems with PS3 with people thinking this and that, and I was able to go in the settings and correct it. Now you saying everybody's complaining about this. If they constantly kicking you off a game, I think it's a way for you to stop that. I bet it is.
Nah, that's
I don't
what
got
you.
nothing now. I don't got nothing now.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's just how the game is set up.
Huh?
But see that
Oh
ain't making it
man.
fun. You see how frustrated you are. They don't want their fucking customers frustrated. They want them to be happy. So
But
I'm
you know
thinking
what
it
they
would be
gonna do with
something
that,
else.
Marvin?
Nah,
What they gonna do with that? If enough people complain, they gonna put a patch in there and fix it.
exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you're gonna have to wait for that.
Yeah, they're gonna have to shit. That's gonna have to be on another system, ain't it?
Nah, same system. They fixed the game in real time.
Yeah. It ain't like the Atari days.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
you ain't got to send it in to fix it, man.
No, I'm talking about for them to add another stage. I had PS3 Unstoppable. Y'all don't want me to go buy one of these damn things. Ain't gonna be damn big
yeah,
old ass
yeah,
nigga whooping
yeah.
our ass.
Hey, yeah, I do, so you can return it.
Shit. I tell you,
Nah, be
bro.
like,
When I
I'm
play,
done with it.
let me explain this to you, Unstoppable. Every game I play, I do it just like I play chess. I study it, bro. I was
Well,
damn good at it.
go get it and study it.
Won't take me number 2 weeks, brother. I'm telling you. I just want to see
All right.
what y'all finna play. That's what I want to see. I just want to see. Why don't nobody play John Madden? What's wrong? What, everybody scared of football?
Nah, not even. It's just
I don't hear about the tournaments. I don't hear about Madden tournaments no more. I don't hear nothing.
nah. Madden's starting to fall into that NBA live position slowly but surely.
So there's more
2K.
people
We're
playing
gonna take
basketball.
one football game and knock them out the way.
Nah, you just
So
remember
what?
what happened because 2K came and took over. Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
y'all know the history on it, but
Oh, I remember. The
2K came
last
in. Yo,
yeah,
bro, 2K came and took over everything, bro.
yeah,
So and Madden bought out the rights
right.
to the Madden football game. So that's why 2K can't even make a football game. And because they did
Well,
that, that could be. It's a long story, man. That shit is just. That's some serious history, yo. Yeah, I played the first 2K game that ever came out, bro.
2K on Dreamcast.
That shit was $25.
Yep. And when it came to Xbox and PlayStation, it was $19.
That shit was $25 when I first seen it, bro. You see how much this game is now, bro?
how
Crazy.
much is it?
It maxed out at $150, $160.
Yep. That's the Michael Jordan Championship edition.
So you
Well, I
guys
like
telling
that
me
when it comes with the league pass, though. That's why I
y'all
got
telling
that
me
one.
more
Yeah,
people playing 2K than they are playing Madden nowadays. Is that what y'all saying?
I would think
Yeah,
so.
I would. Yeah, I would definitely say yeah. Man, I don't play Madden, but my Madden friends they say Madden's falling off bad. And if 2K didn't have that contract with the NFL right now, I mean not 2K. If EA didn't have that contract with the NFL right now, 2K probably would have took over that
Hell yeah.
side of the gaming side too. Yeah.
They
So
took over golf, bro.
yeah, because
That these,
they had a football game. 2K had a football game for the
yeah,
Dreamcast.
yes
Yeah.
they did, and that was the only one, first one and last one. Took it. I mean,
If
they
they're
just
doing so
better.
well in basketball, they don't need it. If Madden falling off, they'll get it back. They'll get a football game.
Like,
They might because I think EA lost the license to the what you call it, the NFL. So you'll see
yo, that's
a
crazy.
football game soon.
As soon as I go live, all of a sudden I got a game, bro,
I told you, man.
and I
So
just ran it.
you on
I
your
just
channel?
Yeah, I should be. I'm trying to check my phone now. Most likely I am though. I ain't even gonna have time to check. I'm gonna just have to play this game. You might have to tell me.
I'm gonna go over there. I'll be right back.
I got you. Yeah, man. Flight. Yo, Jessica, you still on? Somebody got to keep talking, man. Just remember, we all live, bro.
I
Get
know it.
that.
Oh damn, I've been talking this shit on mute. Yeah, I say your gamer your YouTube channel was your name.
Talented TV. Yo, dude, Pat. God damn, you late ass. Talented TV.
I
It's
can't even
T.
find that now. Oh,
Nah, it's T. Dot V. Dot. It's T. Dot V. Dot.
uh, man, flight just disappeared. Man.
He be back.
I'm right here.
Hey man, Eric looking for you, bro.
I mean, we're gonna do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. 'Cause we about to
Flight,
shut it down anyway. So I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Flight ain't having it.
Uh,
Son of a bitch. That's crazy, son. Yo, and I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. The steals in this game this year is ridiculous, bro. Yo, get off me, man.
you said it's talented Ted, right? One word, and then space, then T, then dot, then V, then dot.
Yeah, Talented TV. Everything together. T. Dot V. Dot.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I can't find it. Oh yeah, I got it now. Yeah, you live, bro.
I just want one.
Come on, bro. Cut, bro. I
Yeah.
hate people that don't know how to play ball, bro.
You play? Do you play a hardwood?
This dude got his shit smacked. Do I play the hardwood? What you mean?
Or like head to head, like with the real team?
Once in a blue. I'm messing with that Jordan challenge a little bit.
Yeah, this the best 2K I gotta say. Even though I can't figure this stuff out too much, like the graphics is crazy.
Yeah, did y'all see that new God of War trailer? It came out today.
You talking about Ragnarok?
Yeah, they came out with the trailer today.
No, I ain't watched it. It look fire.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
it come out in November, the top of November, the beginning,
Yeah,
like November 9th or something.
I still ain't play any of the other God of War. I'm talking about since the PlayStation days. I ain't played the God of War.
Well, you should have them for free on the PlayStation Network now. Like they're trying to compete with Game Pass, so they have some stuff.
I'm a play them. The most recent game I beat on PlayStation was Days Gone. That was good. That was fire.
Your PlayStation has some games. They got the
Yeah,
good one-play games.
yep. That's the only reason why I got it. For
Yeah,
the single player.
yeah. I want to make sure I got everything. I don't want to. Whatever's hot, I want to make sure I got it. If the God of War, if everybody tells me about it, I want to make sure I got it.
I'm thinking about getting that Steam Deck. You seen the Steam Decks?
I'm not. Is that PlayStation?
No, the Steam Deck is like it's a handheld PC.
No, I never heard of that.
Yeah, look it up. It's called Steam Deck, man. That's if you get the Steam Deck, that's gonna replace your Wii, because you can put Nintendo emulators on there.
You said replace my what?
It can replace your Wii.
Yo, bro, who you got, man?
I don't have a Wii. I got a Switch.
I mean a Switch. My bad.
Oh, you have a Switch? I'm trying to get that for my son. They got something with the race car shit where it make it look like you racing around in your house.
Oh, okay.
For the Mario, I forgot what it's called. I probably getting that shit for Christmas.
Fuck this nigga at, bro. My fault. Yeah,
2K, how you like that, bro?
I hate playing with dumb people, bro. It's like these dudes have no freaking IQ of the game, bro.
Hey man, that's what this new age got you, man. They just score. Nowadays, you know.
It's not even about the scoring, bro. It's just it's like put yourself in a position to win the game, bro. They go left, right, bunch into each other, all types of crap, bro.
They
Like
think that's basketball.
I played in my career for the first time today. I was in the park and shit with foreign. Yeah, that shit is fake, man. I don't like that shit. Niggas been hitting jump hooks. You can't even defend it. Like this ain't basketball, man. This shit is fake. And these niggas think they nice. Like, this shit is garbage.
playing with me, boy. You see me out here? They see me out here. Yo, my jump shot's lethal, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I refuse to pay to play. I will not pay to play.
My jump shot is too lethal.
I bought the game. I'm not paying extra.
Hey, Flight. Marvin said he backstage.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Once you figure out them post moves, bro, yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
Oh, you a post player?
Chad, who you playing with? You just playing with random people?
He said I'm still full.
Yes.
Wow. Because I was huge. I put that stuff right there. You gotta be like,
Yeah. You see me cooking though, right, Marvin?
I don't know which one of the players you are.
Oh, how did the dude that was cooking?
I mean, you can tell, I couldn't really tell. That's why I typed in, is that the only court angle you can play it at?
Yeah, that's a 2K angle. Ain't no other.
You want to be playing on broadcast?
You must be crazy, bro.
It better be 2K.
Any other angle, you're gonna get cooked, man.
Hell yeah.
Wait a minute, they ain't got no on the court view.
Yeah, it could get lower. But you
Yeah,
don't
that's
want to
what I
play
mean
that.
by lower.
Nah, that 2K low, you ain't gonna be able to see enough.
Yeah, you gonna get burned.
Yeah,
Straight
you
up.
gonna get like this
Yeah, it
game's
kind of look
serious,
like what
bro.
it's looking like now. Yeah, like that's too close. All right, so what
But
now?
you,
You get a rematch?
I don't know. We lost. You move on, and that's what I'm trying to tell you,
So you go into another court?
pretty much. And I'm gonna get pulled off of this one too. You see them two dudes without their shirts on? Look,
Yeah.
he said. You see how the one on the left just went into his phone? That's the setup right there. As soon as you see a dude go on his phone, just know you're about to get ripped off the spot.
Yeah, we about to get up out of here. We're gonna pull back up tomorrow. Yeah, y'all check out Ted, man. He running games on the P5. It's Flight Sports, man. We're gonna pull back up on the games tomorrow.
Flight
Well,
Sports TV,
hey,
man.
ciao.
That's my dude. I was with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.